Hello! Welcome, everybody.
FBI,
There's the first one. Redneck Atheist kicking in that front door there.
FBI,
Okay, people are stacking up behind them. There's Router Rothman coming in.
FBI,
Third
open
one
up.
is Lampro behind him. Breacher up. There he goes.
FBI, open up!
Doc Rain getting it on that four-man stack there. What is going on, guys? Beautiful.
FBI,
There's the
open
fifth
up.
one. Tristan coming in right behind them all. What was that over-under? We had 8? 8 was the over-under? I think that's what we were hearing.
FBI, open up!
6 with Mr. Wild there. We are almost to it. I think if we had 8, you guys would have split up, right? 4-man in the front, 4-man to the side in the back. I don't know. Night Angel, I got to run some missions with you sometime soon. Are you on the Mithras side? You on the Mithras team?
FBI, open up!
7. Or is that 8? That's 7. I think we're pretty close. Snowball in jeopardy to be higher. Did you take the under?
Get to the chopper!
Get to the chopper! That was number 8. And who had that one? Who had that one? Was that JD for real that got that last FBI blurb? There we go. You hit it.
Get to the chopper!
You made the spread. All right. We got, hey, JD for real coming in with that follow there. What is going on, JD for real? We also had Death's Crusader coming in with that follow before stream there. Interesting. Appreciate you guys. Good to have you here.
Booty sweat, popping ass open.
Popping ass open. Oh, I'm going to pop open a Liquid Death, in fact. We are going with Cherry Obituary. This is all I got on hand right now, but it is my favorite flavor, so I'm not complaining about that. Here we go. All right, so Doc Rain saying 1 stick, 1 side, 1 stick, 3 side, 1 stick on the ladder. There you go. Wolf Hutter coming in with those 2 gifted subs. Hutter, thank you so much. You should have just picked yourself up that black flannel with that, if you haven't gotten it already. And we are starting to work our way on the subs for today. Remember, every 82 subs that we get on stream, we start up the old Tango merch giveaway. So something to look forward to. We are now 2 out of 82, 3 out of 82 now. Thank you so much, Lampro. Got us the additional gifted sub over there. And we have 79 more to go. McBride Motorsports coming in over on YouTube. What is going on? Airborne all the way. Sir, good to see you in. Yeah, we got the Liquid Death cracked open. Let me go ahead and get that pour here. I'll catch up on the chat here as I do this. We got Valane coming in with that follow there over on Twitch. Valane, welcome to you. Come on in, get seated, get comfortable. We're getting started up here. Quest for Heroes, what is going on, sir? Good to see you coming on in. All right, nice, gentle pour. Not quite as sudsy today. We're going to be drinking that out of my custom Tango Papa Delta Cross Sykes mug like any bougie officer would do. Pinky's out. Pinky's out as we drink that. Daro Nauta coming in with that. Hello, my friend. Tango, good night, my soldier. I appreciate you stopping on by, Daro. Always great to see you come on in, man. Tristan, so bougie, right? So bougie. What could be bougier? Lots of things I think would be bougier amongst the officer corps. Yeah, drinking out of your own custom mug is that's low on the scale of bouginess. Snowball got his mug today. Nice. Java's going to be good tomorrow. Snowball, that was the mag dump mode one, wasn't it? It was. Could be worse. Could be a Chief 5. Yeah, could be, man. Those guys. Thrusters forward. We're taking off. Quest for Heroes, once a fancy officer, always a fancy officer. Well, if I started to break out the old pipe and tobacco, we would definitely be rocking that really bougie officer stuff there. That and like really, really niche coffee. Niche coffee and like craft beers. Yeah, that's bougie officer stuff there. Night Angel coming in, NCO Corps, a backbone. Backbone of any branch that you're a part of. I would say backbone of the Army, but I know same thing applies to the Marine Corps as well. Kojiro coming in. Let's go. What's up, Tango? Hey, we are just getting started. So far, the game hasn't crashed yet, so that's a good sign. Harkening back to yesterday's stream, we had several issues. First of all, we had frames dropping like crazy. In menu here, I know this is limited. So as I count, we are sitting at about 34 frames in the background, but I'm not worried about the background.
FBI, open up!
There's the Beastman coming on in through the back door there, Beastmans. You missed the stack to the front. You had to come in through the back door there, sir. Mr. Wild coming in with that coin slap there. We got Mr. Wild coming in with 014. I have got 082 myself. Doc Rain coming in with that 013. I got my coin on me at all time, boys. It's always there. Quest for Heroes coming in to say that the answer is always Air Cav. Air Cavalry! Get to the chopper. Yeah, fact. 13 years in NCO there, Night Angel. Nice. Very nice. Daro Nauta coming in. It's always a pleasure. Tango, I ask you to say hello to my son Lionel. Lionel, hello. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you, Lionel. So Daro always talks about him to me. So very nice. Tristan, who's buying beers? Tristan. Oh, Tristan, it doesn't count if you haven't received it yet, man. You get a buy on that one. That's fine. Mr. Wild brought the coin to orientation. They asked what unit. I like that. Did you tell him the unit? The unit. That's what unit's from. Morris Gaming coming in. What is up? Morris Gaming saying that he's late. Dude, you're not late. You're like, god dang, we just started up stream like 8 minutes ago. If you're considering that late, I really like your punctuality. Mr. Wild, I like that, man. That's good. Yeah, keep it on you, man. Keep it on you. You never know when it's going to get you some drinks. They will definitely ask where it comes from. Let's see here. Snowball's coming in with that 004. Snowball's got a really low number there, guys. Yeah, I think we're about to send out number 25. I do believe that's the next one to go out. Number 25, and then we'll see after that. Actually, guys, I did get quite an order for these on last stream. So 25, I'm sure. But we have, I know number 42 is going to go out. Number 117 is going to go out. We've had special requests for numbers there. I'm accommodating. I don't know how much I can accommodate because that's going to be a lot of random numbers around there. I will have to keep things in numerical order at some point there. McBride Motorsports coming in with the very first coin to go out there, 001. McBride was our very first coined member of the unit. Over there on YouTube. Tristan saying that if you're my sergeant, he always tells us 30 minutes. Oh, 30 minutes, dude? 30 minutes, your sergeant is real wound up tight there, man. Usually it's 15 minutes early, right? At every level. So, you know, Sergeant Major, Battalion Sergeant Major is going to tell you 15 minutes early, right? And then your first sergeant is going to tell you 15 minutes to the 15 minutes. And then your platoon sergeant is going to tell you 15 minutes to the 15 minutes to the 15 minutes. And before you know it, you're like 2 hours early to the to any formation. That's how the Army works, man. That's how you get the hurry up and wait effect. McBride Motorsports coming in for the win. 001 trumps all, except for 82. Except for 82. Mr. Wild, get you some, McBride. It is pretty chill over here, isn't it, McBride? Very chill over on YouTube for the moment, I think. I think YouTube's probably not liking my Twitch drops campaign here. Doc Rain, he's on the varsity team. Somebody requests 42, totally Hitchhiker's Guide fan. Ah, Redneck Atheist. Okay, you picked up on it. I just now realized that. Yeah, call me dense, man. I just now realized that was the reference there. Daro Nauta coming in. Always a pleasure to see you, Tango. Thank you for your kindness, Daro. The same to you, sir. Very much the same. Hitting back night tonight, huh? Gotta widen out that back. I always like back night. My favorite muscle groups to work out has always been the shoulders and the back, because both of those combined just turns you into a monster. You know, biceps are that's I guess that'd be like a prestige muscle, right? That's just for showing off. Triceps will also make you look large. So once you get all of those on the push effect, right? Your chest pushing, and then your back. Well, your shoulders as well, right? Shoulders and triceps get worked together on the pushes. Prestige muscles, says Death's Crusade. Yeah, maybe prestige is not necessarily the word I'm thinking of. It's a showy muscle, right? So it's the... I can't think of the right word. Like, I got the concept in my head. Like, you want to be a peacock, so you train your biceps so much. Let's see here. So, Tristan coming in. Tango, can you elaborate for the Beastman about the coin? Yeah, so the coin. Captain Burke coming in. Hello, what is going on, Captain? Yes, the coin. The coin comes from a military tradition of commanders being able to recognize their soldiers' great deeds without having to go through the pain of like doing awards and stuff like that. Like, this is something that they can do on the spot, slap them with a coin, and say, hey, man, you did a great job. Now, the culture around it, though, comes from receiving the coin. And then you have like other members, other soldiers within your unit are coin holders because they've all done good things. If you go out to a bar with your army buddies and someone whips out their commander's coin and slaps it on the bar, everybody else needs to as well. So that's the challenge part, right? And if anybody doesn't have their commander's coin, guess what? Those are the guys who are buying beers for everybody. That's how it works. But for us here, if you are a member of the unit after 8 months of service with us over there on Twitch, you guys become a fully fledged coined member of the unit. I send the sucker out to you. Each and every one are individually numbered. And I keep track of those over on TangoPapaDelta.com so you can see who has those. Art by SL coming in. What is going on? Art by SL, good to see you there. Morris Gaming, coin number 019. There we go. Kojiro, I can't wait to get mine. You are on your way, sir. This is the first step there. Lord 96 coming in over on the vertical there. Greetings from Switzerland. Greetings to you, Lord 96. Good to see you, man. Death's Crusader. Yeah, I mean, coming from the military, I just thought that there was nothing more perfect for a community like this than to do that. So I think that's the great thing, right? So in addition to just all the normal stuff that you would get being a member of the unit, a subscriber, like that's just icing on the cake, man. Everybody's going to get you no commercials, right? Everybody's going to get you access to a Discord, stuff like that. But, I mean, not everybody on Twitch is going to be sending you guys coins for hanging around with us. Death's Crusader coming in with that subscription there. Hey, welcome to the unit there, Death's Crusader. That is your very first step. You have joined up at the unit. You have signed up. There we go. Service commences. Cooler 675 coming in with that. Good evening. What is going on, Cooler 675? And yes, Morris Gaming hitting us up with that Discord link over there in chat. Thank you so much, Morris Gaming. Yeah, if you guys are new to the stream, head on over to that Discord. Make sure you guys sign up over there. That's how we communicate. As we are off stream, best place to be. Router often come in and have you got to use the mortars that I gave you? Any kills? So yes, and I don't know. I don't know because, well, we don't get any feedback. We don't get any feedback yet, but myself and Womble and Megan, and I do believe Tyler was running with us at the same time. We were getting in some PvP, we were taking cops, and we were launching mortars. Now, as to whether or not we got kills launching mortars, I don't know, man. I don't know. We need that feedback system.
Each and every man under my command owes me 100 Nazi scalps. And I want my scalps.
And I will have my scalps. Sound good? McBride Motorsports coming in. Man, I'll take complete physical exhaustion over the mental exhaustion any day of the week. Dude, I hear you there. Physical exhaustion feels good, right? You can be physically exhausted. You know that your body has been worked, but recovery is all a matter of just a good amount of rest. The mental stuff, though, it gives you stress. It turns into physical exhaustion as well. So you get like the double whammy there. Everything just feels bad, you know? It's not good. It's definitely not good. Tristan coming in. I paid my tab. Time for other privates to pay theirs. That's how it works, technically. Yep. Oh, thought your screen froze? No, I was absolutely frozen, just waiting for old Lieutenant Rainey, Lieutenant Aldo Rainey, to get through with his little speech there.
Work. Earn more pay. Hard work. Do it every day. Get up out of 2:45.
There we go. Yeah, heart rate's getting up. We're getting in a couple miles beforehand. It's that cortisol dump. That's right, man. Cortisol levels are not good for you, too. You want to keep that cortisol level down. It's supposed to spike in the morning. And you're supposed to tamp it down afterwards. Try to keep it as low as you can. Frankly Daddy coming in. What is going on? Frankly Daddy. Let's see if I can find that call to action right after this Rickroll. You know, when I start dancing, everything starts shaking. I see my lights start shaking around. My green screen is probably shaking too. I need to be a little careful about that. Yeah, so, my gosh, I'm gonna have to scroll up pretty high up here. Let me try to go up all the way to the top here. I know that we got a call to action here from Redneck Atheist. Here we go. Late, running late. Like, subscribe, follow, comment, share, and add notifications because even though I just got home, I was able to do the minimal call to action. I thought you probably thought I didn't think I was going to get around to that, huh? I got it. We got it there. Doc Rain coming in with that gifted sub. There we go, Doc Rain. Thank you so much, sir. Nice homage with the flannel roundabout 69. Yes, sir. Ooh, we're getting some more miles here. Ooh. Lights are shaking around again. Running and saluting at the same time. Hopefully you guys are getting that flag up as that's going there. Hey, we got J1Q2W coming in with that follow there. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in, guys. So how do I blurp, says the guy who's hairy. So at the bottom of chat over there on Twitch, you guys will see probably a little grenade icon, I think. I'm not sure. I'm not looking at my own Twitch at the moment. But it's going to be the channel points that you build up for chatting. That's how you gain channel points. And then when you hit that little grenade thing, it'll open it up, and then you can scroll through, and it has the whole list of all the blurps that you can play, and you can spend your channel points that way. It's pretty cool stuff, pretty fun. Now we try to update the blurps. Roundabout got real excited about that. Apparently figured out how to do it. Nice. Yeah, let me see if I missed up on any chat here. I got to scroll up and because we got hit with something here.
Hate me all you want, but you can't unfatten this ass.
No, you can't. This ass is fat. Let's see. Working my way on down here. I am Doc coming on in. What is going on? I am Doc. Oh, there. I thought my music died for a second. Blue Comet working his way on in. Hello to you, Blue Comet. Welcome on back, sir. Let's see here. You guys are working on some cold beers, huh? Morris Gaming coming in with that Michelob Ultra. You know, I was staring really hard at a Heineken in my fridge. It was almost going to be that.
It's supposed to be a unit.
Suck my unit.
Suck my unit. Yeah, it was nearly going to be a Heineken tonight, but I can't do that. Can't do that to y'all. No, we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it nice and level, nice and sober. Nice and clean with the liquid death there. Roundabout, yeah, Ufa, Heineken is skunky. A little bit, yeah. It's got a little bit skunkiness to it. It always takes me back to my trip to Amsterdam, though. We went on a trip to Amsterdam a couple years back now? I think so, a couple years back. We had some...
Let me see your war face! Ah! Bullshit! You didn't convince me! Let me see your real war face! Ah!
Bravo
You don't
6.
scare me! Work on me!
Going dark.
Hit that night vision there. Doc Rain, who's getting the in-laws? Or what are the in-laws getting? What are we talking there?
2 hours later.
Are we there? We're 20 minutes in. We are 20 minutes in. That is the 2 hours later mark. So B5 Furniture is OTW. You throwing that on your M4? So I actually didn't go the B5 route. Mine has the old Army issue LMT. Tristan coming in, beer tastes like pea water there. Mora saying Heineken's all right. Yeah, you guys know I'm a Shiner man though, right? Like Heineken is what I will have on the side there. But if I'm drinking beer, it's gonna be Shiner. Shiner's the way to go. Roundabout, I enjoyed Amsterdam. Been about 10 plus years now though. Yeah, I'm hoping Amsterdam's kind of the way you left it though. You know, these days things are going a little crazy in Europe. Little nuts. I would like to go back. I think things probably need to like calm down a little bit first.
Come on, you ape! You wanna live forever!
You wanna live forever! Tristan is a bourbon or a whiskey guy. Roundabout, that's another one for Shiner. Shiner's a good one, man. Very good sipping beer. All right, we are sitting at 5 out of 82 subs there. We got 77 more to go. We'll do that giveaway. So that's where we're at. McBride Motorsports got that 716. Very nice, sir. Okay, so Morris says Michelob Ultra in the US and in South Africa, Castle Lager. I've not had a Castle Lager. Kyle a Rabbit, I got you. New shirt idea, if you can get permission. Shiner crew. So Shiner probably. I got to be a little careful there. I might not be able to use any of the imagery. So we'll see. I do have several ideas that you guys have been putting on over in the Discord for some merch ideas. As soon as I get a little bit of downtime, because guys, we've been on a marathon, a streaming marathon for damn near a month now. I think the end of this week is the end of the marathon, right? The end of Drops week, the end of Drops month, the end of the Drops campaign. So as soon as this Drops campaign is over and I go back to a normal schedule, then I can get back to the designs. I can get back to, improving the stream, working on all of that. Yo, DB made it in here. I'm here, just a little late. Bro, we are still at the just chatting phase of the stream. You are good to go. You're good to go. We're about 24 minutes into stream.
No, God!
Snowball.
No, God, please, no!
What are we
no!
nodding about?
No! No!
Snowball, what's that in reference to, sir? Wolf Hunter coming in. Nothing better than self-poured fresh Guinness from the factory in Ireland. Ooh, I have heard it's different over there. Can't even drink the stuff here anymore because of the difference. Yes, I've heard it's different. Can't say that I've ever had it, though. We had a stopover in Ireland while I was on my way to Iraq, but never got to, general order number one, never got to partake. Guinness hits different there in Dublin. B5 Stubby, SOCOM 2 stock, Vortex LPVO on the wish list because of their amazing customer service. There we go. Nice. I like the build. Liking the build. Versace Mariachi coming in. What is going on, Mr. Mariachi? Welcome to you, sir. Welcome back to you. Let's see if I missed anybody on the notifications here. Because we got Jay coming in with that follow there. We did get Doc with the sub there. I think I may have missed, what is this, TFB Rampage coming in with that follow. TFB Rampage, if you are out there, thank you so much for the follow, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate having you on in here. You have found yourself a great team to be a part of. Let's see. Mad Dogs is saying it's the water. Really? It's the water that makes the difference? Huh. I don't know what that would contribute.
Eat me all you want.
Oh.
But you can't unfatten this ass.
No. Not with the way I'm eating ice cream every night. You're not going to be able to unfatten this ass. We're working on it. We're plumping up, boys. Cage coming in over there on Twitch with that follow there. Cage, welcome on into you, man. All right. So, yeah, tonight is going to be a real good test. Now, if you guys stuck with me through yesterday's stream, first of all, we were having frame rate issues. Okay, frame rate issues. We reset a bunch of things as far as the settings go for frame rate issues. We got the hardware acceleration turned on. We have the frame generation turned on. So frames themselves shouldn't be an issue. Hopefully system resources are good. You know, I don't want any of my any of my still need to get my shades. I need to get those suckers on order. Today is going to be a lot smoother. I know it says Morris Gaming. I think so. So I think we got the frames issues worked out with all the settings and, like I said, the hardware acceleration. But more importantly, to address the crashing issues that we had going on yesterday, and they were numerous, and they got worse and worse as time went on. I am honestly surprised we made it out of the map with our stuff. Like, that was a struggle. I was sweating it. I was almost certain that we were going to be losing that stuff. But after stream, we did check out some of the Gray Zone Warfare support page stuff. They did list out just exactly what driver they want you running. Now, I thought that was only 5000 series GPUs. But if you guys recall, I did update my NVIDIA driver immediately as we were on stream. You guys saw it. In fact, I think that's what crashed my OBS. I think that's what crashed stream, was downloading an NVIDIA driver update while on stream. Probably the biggest mistake I've made as a streamer. I do not recommend anybody ever tries that. That is a bad idea. So if you're a streamer and you're listening to me, do not update your graphics cards on stream. Very, very bad. Okay, so afterwards, we rolled that back to the one that Gray Zone Warfare says you should be running. In fact, they have it linked up here. If you guys are interested in that driver, if you guys are having crashing issues, I did post it up over in the Discord there. It's an easy link. You just click that. It takes you to the NVIDIA page with the driver on it. Just download it. It rolls you back. So we're going to see. We're going to see if that works. Big mountain skier coming in. You should be ashamed of yourself. Tisk, tisk. Yeah, I should have known better. But I was like really, really rolling the dice, right? If you have stream quality issues, you start to get a little desperate. I was just not really aware that maybe things were going to die. DB, okay, so you're Walter in Discord. DB, were you the one that I was addressing then? I think so. Hey, Doc Rain, I'm seeing Doc Rain and Mr. Wild. We're getting some coins up in there. Coins are up over in the Discord. Yeah, there you are, Walter. I see ya. Yeah, so I pulled that link directly from the Gray Zone Warfare Support Center. So that should help you out if you're having crashing issues. Jay coming in. What's up, bro? Jay, welcome in. McBride is asking, did I perform a clean install? I did not do a clean install. I've done pretty much everything up to the point of uninstalling and doing another install. So we did not. So we shall see if we're still operating. The mayor coming in. Hey, super duper paratrooper, represent. Airborne. Snowball coming in saying, you're still top tier, sir. Well, I do appreciate you, and I'm very glad you at least think so. Jay coming in. Have you beat the game yet? Not this wipe. We have not. No, I want to say we're probably at 150 tasks, maybe. I don't know. I think we were 140 last time. And the tasking is going kind of slow because I'm at that point where all my tasks are time locked. So
Hard work, earn more pay. Hard work,
here we go.
do it every day.
Get a few more miles in.
Get up out of 2:45. Hard work.
Woo! Jay, damn, you're almost there. Almost. Oh, but almost ain't cutting it quite yet because, I mean, dude, Meg absolutely smoked getting through all these tasks here. I can't believe how fast she did it. She has been streaming this thing like crazy. For me, it's taken me quite a bit longer. Quite a bit. Let's see here. Tristan coming in. Well, he isn't wrong. You are top tier. I do appreciate the sentiment. Thank you so much, Tristan. There is no beating it, only zeroing your tasks remaining. So we will zero out the tasks, right? We'll get those done. But then we want to try to max out our rank as well. What's the max rank? 50? We're going to try to max out our rank, and we know that the way to do that is going to be hitting up all of those squad tasks. That's going to be the way to do that. Wingnut Gaming, what are you getting into today? Well, first of all, we are working on drops, guys. So if you guys are still working on getting your khaki shirts here, you're getting them here. That's what we're working on. And I know for myself, I'm still working on that khaki one myself, actually. I'm actually working on both. I still got to open up the red one as well. The only one that we got right now is the black. I still have like a small sliver percentage for both of those, khaki and red.
FBI, open up!
Lord 96 coming in through the side door. There you go, Lord 96. I see you working your way in. All the way from Switzerland. Let's see here. Big mountain skier coming in. I just start jumping servers when that happens. But you can't deploy that tactic. Ooh, we'll see. We'll see what we need to do. Art by SL. Hopefully no crashes tonight. We shall see, man. Yeah, I'm feeling confident, but we shall see. Snowball says you should eat pizza for fast gray zone warfare plane. Is that what she does? I think that's her secret. Yeah. She has a pizza ready to go. That's what keeps her, powered up to be that beflanneled killing machine. Pizza's a secret. Edge Woodworks coming in. What's going on, Edge Woodworks, brother? Good to see you back, man. McBride Motorsports. I need to find a new home for my coin. This is gonna be fun. It's gonna be in your display case. It's gonna be in your display case, sir. And for you too. Yes, this is gonna be. Talk to me off stream about this, brother. We can talk. For the Rebels coming in. Hi, everyone. Hope you have a blessed day. Today, so far, so good. I can tell you that. Let's see what happens when we start playing the game here. Abel coming in. What is going on? Abel saying that I'm playing Warzone right now. That's probably like 4 hours later at this point, Morris. Yeah, we're like 35 minutes into stream there. Hey, we're kicking off. All right. Let's get this going. Let's see how well this goes. I'm a little nervous. Confidence levels are high, but I'm still a little nervous. All right. Let's go. Let's go find ourselves a server here. Oh, there we go. Noble Crow coming in with that follow. I do see frames are dropping as we're getting connected. Don't be scared, guys. Don't be nervous. It's not time to panic. Not yet. I do need my visuals to come in, though. For the Ribbles, coming in with that follow as well as Noble Crow. Gentlemen, thank you so much. All right, I am staring at a wall. Nope, we are in. Okay, hit my ears. First and foremost, get my ears on. Okay, I am keeping an eye on my frames. We're sitting at about 50 frames right now. Okay, I might need to close some streams here. Let's see. Let's see what's happening. Because this definitely feels a little herky-jerky. Yeah, definitely herky-jerky. This was a lot smoother last night. Maybe it's all the processes that I have going on. Okay, we're going to close some stuff up here. Closing some tabs. Going to keep it to the bare minimum here. Absolute bare minimum. McBride Motorsports coming in with that gifted membership going on over to our level 2 pipe hitters on YouTube. Thank you so much, McBride. Appreciate you, sir. That's going out to Philip King there. Time for a streaming PC, says Beastmans, and I don't know why. It's been going so well so far. Up until like right now. All the processes, for whatever reason, I must have stretched them way too thin. Or maybe there was some Windows update or something. I don't know. But probably about time for that streaming PC. We'll need to get that built. I need to source that 5000 series GPU. Okay, I do have some Twitch items I need to collect. What's it going to let me collect? I've got an M2. I have, that's another M2. Yeah, that's not going to be the one that I can collect. I've got the Magnums. Okay, cool. Good. They all came through here. All right, so maybe it is a game warm-up issue. We shall see. 50 frames right now. 45 frames. Yeah, it's definitely not liking my processes. Huh. I'll tell you what, though. We did do a settings reset here. Let me check on the settings. Graphics. I don't want them to be too high here. So I've notched down some of the stuff here. Global illumination, shadow quality. It's got to be something with my system for sure. You're hearing the music cut in and out. All right. Is there anything too high up here we need to bring on down? Well, I'm not closing out the music, that's for sure. Music is going to have to stick around. How about let me close out yet another window here. I'm going to close out my own Twitch dashboard there. I'll need to check up on the sub stats from time to time, because it might just be my processes. All right, we're feeling a lot more smooth here. 50 frames, 60. Yeah, frame gen was killing it last night. Pretty sure it's still on here. Let's see. Yeah, at 2x. So quality, maybe we want performance on the super resolution, yeah? Balanced performance. Let's put it there. Or off. Do we want super resolution off, maybe? Looks a hell of a lot better than last night. Definitely looking a lot better. Let me go ahead and see if I can get a... let's do a check on that. Check on what the processes are looking like. Task manager it up, and we'll do a little bit of monitoring. Spreading the CPU too thin? Quite possibly. Is it going to be my CPU that craps out? Let's see here. Yeah, we are using 96% of CPU. 45% of my memory, so I don't think that's going to be quite an issue here. So OBS Studio is my main offender. OBS Studio is taking about 31%. Gray Zone Warfare is up into the low 20s. All right. Something to keep an eye on there. Okay, so we turned our super resolution to performance, but I think probably what? Can you... Oh, wait. Maybe I want to have that on DLAA. What do you guys know about the graphics settings? You need to switch to Intel. Not helpful, Morris. Not helpful right now. 96% is way too high. Okay, something is definitely soaking up my my processor. So I'm kind of thinking we want a DLAA for the super resolution, yeah? Ultra performance, balanced, quality, auto, and off. So I'm pretty sure we had this on DLAA before. Let's go to that. Low latency, do we want that on or off? For the Ribbles, I'm on phone, so it's hard to help. Yeah. Intel is mint, but if you're running AMD, then AMD CPU is the way to go. Yeah, well, I can tell you, I'm not going to be able to switch out my CPU like right now. That's not going to help. Okay, so the rule of thumb is you want your GPU to be taking more of the load versus your CPU. Okay, hold on a sec. So we switched over to the GPU. I wonder, let me check my settings in OBS. Because it's quite possible, maybe at some point it switched over my encoding to be on the CPU. I'm trying to remember where that would be here. Where are my video encoders? So I'm on X264, which should be... Ooh, I don't remember. I don't think I'm going to be able to change it midstream, though. Okay. Huh. That's going to need to be something that I figure out there. I think it's probably in my OBS settings, yeah. Queequee4232 coming in with that follow there over on Twitch. What is going on, Queequee? Obi-Wan Nairobi, pretty sure you need to shut down stream to change encoders. I think you're right. I think you're right because it's all grayed out. It's not going to let me do it. But I'll bet you that's probably what happened. Bet you anything, OBS did some like weird update and switched over my encoding to be on the processor. Because it is, if OBS If OBS is taking up so much of my CPU resources, I'll bet you that's what it is. Okay, something to keep an eye on then. But, I mean, at least we shouldn't have any crashes. Obi Womble, coming on in. Obi, you got a bunch of fans here, man. Got a bunch of fans here. All right, so what is the state of my guy here then? We need to get going on these tasks. Actually, what time is it? 13:42? We might have to wait on some of these tasks, actually, if I'm still time locked. Okay, I'm going to sell some of these back to Handshake here. Don't need either of those. Lots of recon rigs, and I'm just not a fan. But we do have an M2, and that thing is key. Absolutely love the M2 there. He is the Ghost of Gray Zone. So he does talk. Well, I mean, not in stream. He does not. Obi-Wan, do you stream? Are you a streamer? He knows all about OBS, so I'm guessing he streams. I think he's led on. He's given us some clues, some breadcrumbs. Okay, so everything's looking pretty good here. We have basically our loadout of CQ. Basically. Am I out of CQ? I think I might be out of CQ in my stash. The old CQ. I'm hoping I don't need to go to any, like, Tiger Bay, kind of an issue. Midnight Sapphire was a bit of an issue with the frames. I don't want them to be that bad. Obi-Wan says, I do not stream yet. If you start streaming, you're going to need to start talking, dude. The mask will be off. We will all know. Nathan's, what gun are we running? We are running, I think at the moment, we are running the SIG MCX. So we're running the SIG MCX. You got to dress this thing up with the 16-inch barrel. I see Womble over in my peripheral. He has arrived. The 16-inch barrel, you're going to want to get the matching handguard at 16-inch, and then throw on these micro front and rear sights. This thing is an absolute tack driver when you do that. You can run CQ ammo. The whole thing is expensive. But later game, yeah, it's definitely a good way to go. Mr. Wild, yeah, Obi, you got to let us know when you drop your first stream, man. You got to let us know when you're going to start. When you're ready to... So, God, who was it? Was it admin results, right? You guys know admin results, administrative results? His shtick was he was wearing the balaclava. He did not let anybody know his identity. And then one day, he took off the balaclava. And I think his channel just continued to like get even better after that. Zakaya coming in. What CPU do you have, sir? Here is my hardware specs here. So check that out. We are rocking an AMD. It is the Ryzen 9 5900X, which should be more than enough ass to make this work. Should be. I think my OBS settings probably got a little tweaked around there somewhere. Because I think there's too many resources are being taken up by my OBS. Oh, look at this Glock. Womble has bestowed upon me a very nicely appointed Glock with the T1 on there. This thing is an absolute killer. Oh, brother, thank you so much. Yeah, let's not lose that. Let's put that in the stash for right now. We're going to be doing some pistol runs with that baby. 100%. And we got some LS ammo to run through it. That LS is, ooh, boy. Yeah, what's this? McBride Motorsports. I like him over Brandon, the Purple Heart Herrera. Who's that? Admin results? You got those two different factions, right, of gun tubers. You got all the guys down in Texas, and then you got all the guys up in Idaho. Two different factions. A beautiful piece of Austrian plastic. Oh my God. Okay, guys, we're talking pistols. Okay, we gotta take another detour here. All right, let me take a detour here. We got some pistol talk to go through here. What was I looking at? It was. Hold on a sec. I don't want to show this until I find it. Yes. Okay, here we go. All right. Who is familiar with the Stealth Arms Platypus? Because I've been researching 2011s. I know we've talked about it. I've been very... I've had my eye on a Staccato for quite a while. Until I came across Stealth Arms and their ability to customize a 2011. Guys, this thing is nuts. I've been screaming this at you for a minute, Mr. Wild. I should have taken your advice. You didn't tell me that it was so customizable here. Ramrod saying I picked up a Gearson 2311 Match X. So the price tag on this, I mean, it comes in at $1,400, which is expensive for a pistol. But compared to, say, a Staccato, which is going to be up in the 2s, 2.5s, yeah, it's pretty. This is actually a pretty good deal. But I have found out that the difference is going to be in the frame. This frame is aluminum. It's that aircraft grade aluminum, of course. It's not steel, whereas the Staccatos are full steel frames. So the Staccatos are going to be heavier. They're probably going to be much better shooters that way, right? You're going to have less perceived recoil, but you're paying the price for it. Okay, so hear me out though. Okay. I mean, this just looks like any normal 1911, right? You got to customize this out. So I'm gonna go to this new features one here, and we're gonna try customizing, and hopefully it stays all on screen here. All right, so I want you all to check this out. Right, this looks pretty hot straight off the bat, but this is the 5-inch barrel. That's the government barrel. If I go for the Commander, it's gonna shorten that up. Right, that's like 4 1/4, I think, on that barrel. All right. We're going tactical on there, right? Yeah. So we've got the rail on the bottom. We got the square trigger guard. That's great. The dust cover there. Yeah, you can change even the dust cover. So you can go standard. So it looks like a 1911. You got that standard look to it. Or you go full length. Full length, definitely the way to go there. And it takes Glock mags. Yes, Mr. Wild, we found that out too. It takes Glock mags. Okay, but we're going to get in some really good stuff here because you can actually tailor the Cerakoting on it. They will customize the Cerakoting. So I do like the black on here, but I like to dress this up here. If I go with the frame, I'm going to want to change the frame to something like a brown. I've really been liking the Patriot Brown, which I think is $290. Here it is, 226. So 226 Patriot Brown, right? So take a look at that frame. It's starting to dress up. We got the frame in Patriot Brown. You still have all the lettering in there is black. The rail inside here is black. Of course, our grips are black. Everything except for the frame is black. All right. What do I need to change on here? I'm kind of thinking we want to go, prickle. This is the prickle on the grip style. The mag funnel, we've got the mag funnel on there, but I want to change the color of that mag funnel. I want that also to be Patriot Brown. You can see where this is going. This is getting freaking sexy, guys. All right, we got the mag funnel is going to be Patriot Brown. The trigger insert itself, I'm going to keep black. Like all the accessories, not the accessories, but all the little parts and pieces on here, we're going to keep black. So the trigger, the back strap, the grip safety, your thumb safety, the hammer, that's all going to stay black. Snowball. We're not done yet, man. We're not done yet. Just you wait. Okay, so that's looking good there. Trigger finish, we got that. Do I music finish already? No, we're mid-song on that. Okay, so the trigger weight is a nice, light and crisp 3 to 3.5 pounds. Ooh, that's good. You could drop it down to 2.5 too if you want to go competition style. Let's see here, trigger finish. Yeah, we're keeping that black. All right, so you could also change up the front of it, right? You can either go bushing, like a traditional 1911 style, or you go bull. We are going bull. We're bull barreling it there. Bloody Regina coming in. I love this gun. Mr. Wild saying M45 style. We are getting so close there, guys. We're not done. We're not done. Look at that SRO on there. Such a wide field of view on that SRO. Look at that. Look at that. If you're lined up, yeah, that's nice. Okay. Guide rod. So the guide rod here is going to be nitride black. We're going to keep it black. Like I said, a lot of the smaller pieces, we're going to keep black. The slide style now, that's the dual. There's the classic. I think I kind of like the classic. You can go chain link on it, or you can get the cutout here with the trident. I'm kind of thinking we go classic. That's a real classy looking style there. Front and rear slide serrations. Always nice to have backup sights. Yeah, and these are nice fiber optic backup sights as well. They're not tritium, although I'm sure you can get that switched out easy enough. The new EDC, Big Mountain Skier. I don't know, man. I mean, that's going to be quite a piece for EDC. When it comes to EDC, I like to go slimmer. We like to go Glock. We like to go 43X, I think, for an everyday carry. You can spec one of those out to 2,500. We're not quite there. Actually, it dropped a little bit. We're at 1970. I did see it pop up to 2,000 there for a bit. Okay. As far as the optic cut, I do like that Trijicon. I like that SRO. So I'm going to keep that SRO cut. And what I want to show you then is what that's going to look like without the SRO on. Boom. There you go. Real solid, nice Weaver style. That's a Weaver style, right? The sights? I don't remember, actually. Fiber optic sights. Yeah, we're keeping the sight height standard there. Although you can raise it if you want better co-witness. What happens if we raise it? Let's look for high. Okay, so these are the high sights there. All right, much higher. So if we throw that sucker back on, you get what's that? The lower third co-witness? That's the lower third one. Mr. Wild coming in. It is hard AF to find an SRO though. Ooh. Okay, well, we'll have to keep that in mind. Maybe we switch up the... So here's the thing though. All right, so keep an eye on that back strap there, right? Not the back strap. Keep an eye on the rear slide serrations. If we switch that up to something else, so let's say we go Delta Point Pro, because I'm also a fan of the Delta Point Pro. We switch that up, it changes very, very subtly what the slide serrations look like. That Delta Point Pro still has such a wide field of view. I like that. But yeah, the slide serrations change ever so slightly. Let me bounce back to the SRO. It changes. And I'm not entirely sure what changes about it. Do they get wider? I think they get wider. It looks like the slide serrations are raised. Keep an eye on the slide serrations back there. I'm going to switch it back to Delta Point Pro. Yeah, look at that. Did you guys see that? Now, I don't know if that's actually representative of the final piece, because that doesn't make sense to me. It is wider, right? Big Mountain Skier, is that because of the SRO itself? The entire back of that slide widens out. Ramrod says SRO has a flaw for 2011s, hangs over the ejection port and causes malfunction. Oh. I wonder if they actually modify the slide because of that, if that's part of that. Mounting adjustments for the sight, maybe. That might be it. So if Ramrod is correct, that the SRO hangs over the ejection port, maybe this whole thing gets a little wider because of that. So let me put on the SRO again. Now, I didn't see anything actually happen to the extractor, but it does widen the slide. I wonder if the impacts of the brass come off of this entire area back here now. Huh. Okay. All right. Well, something to think about, Ramrod. That is something to think about. Must be because of the mounting surface. So, yeah, that's the thing, though, man. They change up the slide completely. That is a brand new frickin' slide. So they have to do that very, very customized. Let's see. The mounting adjustments for the sight. Looks like the brass would hit the sight. Looks like it very well could. That is a bit of an overhang right there. What if we go RMR? What happens? So the okay, build problems. Yeah, not compatible with optics that use the standard RMR SRO. Got it. Okay. Yeah, now that's nice and sleek there, right? That doesn't have any overhang whatsoever with the Trigicon RMR, but that's not nearly as sexy. Not nearly as sexy. I do like the RMR. I like the RMR on Glocks. But on a 2011, that looks way too puny. Delta Point Pro. Delta Point Pro has some overhang. Look at that, guys. Yeah, there's still some overhang there. What's it look like with the acro? We do have the acro available. So here's your acro for you box guys. You boxy guys. I see hangover. I see hangover and not much less. Look at that field of view though on an acro. See, I'm not totally sold on the acro. I don't know what the benefits of the acro are going to be versus anything else. There have been multiple YouTubers complaining about the SRO on them. I'm going to have to do some research then. Before I make any orders, I'm going to have to do some research on the 2011 with some sort of optic. Don't like the acro, too boxy, says Tristan. Yeah, I would be better sold on it if it had a wider field of view. I've just not seen it personally. And I mean, just by this rendering, it looks a little small. But I mean, the rendering might not be very specific, right? Might not be true. Let's see here. You'll get hangover on every optic. The 2011 slide is so slim. Very true. But is it going to be an issue? Or is it just the geometry? Let's see if I can find it again. I screwed up here. Where'd it go? Is it just the geometry of the SRO? Like where it's positioned? It's positioned really far forward there. Okay, so they're complaining about it. They're complaining about it on YouTube. I want to know what their complaints are about. Like, what is the actual problem? No issue, it's only aesthetics? Huh. Okay. All right, but we're not done. We are going to stick with the RMR or the SRO for right now. So we're just going to go back to the cap. This is what's going to look like capped up. And by golly, I love these sights. Like I said, they may not be tritium, but man, as far as like a combat sight goes, that is sexy. But I don't think I go high. I don't think I go high on the sights. No, I think I prefer standard. Ooh, although, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sold either way now. How much? So far we are looking at $1,900 right now. 19, very, very close to $2,000 straight away. Themsy coming in with that follow, as well as Rox's Reborn. Rox's Reborn coming in with that follow there over on Twitch. Thank you so much for the follow, guys. We're doing a little bit of customization on this pistol here. All right, so what do you guys think about sights? If you're going to run a red dot, do you guys want to have the high sights? Or do we just go with normal sights? Because I don't think we're going low. Low seems irresponsible. That's like a concealed carry type of sight, right? Overhang, no problem. Let's get the Dremel. I like the way you think, brother. We can do some customization on our own. Let's stick with the standard sights for right now. Okay, I like the standard sights. And we'll keep them black nitride. Yes, we want to keep all the accessories black. We do have the ambidextrous safety. The thumb safety's on both sides there. Suppressor sights is a must? Oh, okay. We'll go high sights. Suppressor sights. Normal, unless you plan on suppressing. Well, we don't have the threaded barrel on here. So in that case, we'll go with standard. Yeah. Because we do not have the threaded barrel. Which is an option. It's an option on here. But yes, ambidextrous safety. Let's go. I want to keep all the grip safeties, the thumb safeties, the slide stop, everything. All that's going to stay black. And it's very specifically armor black. Yep, all the small parts and pieces, all of those are going to be black. Where is my slide? So the slide there. Let's put the slide in Patriot Brown as well. Now you see the slide serrations are staying black. But I do have matching top and bottom there. Patriot brown. Everything else is black there. I think this is the configuration I would go with. What do you guys think? On a scale of 1 to 10, how bonerific is this? This gives me a war boner right here. Ooh. Now, the only thing missing on it is the steel frame. If they would make this a steel frame, I would gladly pay staccato prices to get that steel frame there. Let's see. I'd go a no iron with a red dot, says Captain Redbeard. No iron. No iron? Well, you talking about like taking the sights off altogether? I think we're a little... I don't think we can. That might be one of the options that they don't have, is just to remove the sights altogether. Yeah, I think we would have to co-witness this somewhat. Obi-Wan Nairobi, in my opinion, I like the two-tone of the brown and black. That doesn't look bad. That doesn't look bad. So if we go back to black on that slide, it's not a bad look, right? Everything else is two-toned anyways. So that's a two-tone slide. I like it. It's a good way to go. Yeah, me personally, I just like the overall look of the pistol being a single color and just like the accents on it. Crucial 5-inch? No, so this is the Commander profile. So I do believe that is 4 1/4. You can push it up all the way to government though. So if you hit the government, that is going to be the full 5-inch barrel. That's full 5-inch barrel. And then if you go standard dust cover, now you're looking like just a regular 1911 profile on that. Do the brown inlay on the slide cuts. Okay, so you're gonna see that that's gonna wait. Are you talking about brown and black? You want to do it brown and black, or do we want to keep it? Do we want to keep it one color on the slide? So if we go slide with the slide backfill being Patriot brown, now you have the brown accents on the slide there. Black slide with the brown inlays. There you go. That's what it looks like there. Not too shabby. That's an interesting look, man. I've not seen a pistol design quite like that. Let us put it back to the Commander profile and the full length dust cover. Ooh, I kind of like that. It was more tan and black though, McBride. Yeah, the brown inlay on those slide cuts. You're not going to aim worth crap if you take sights off altogether, Tristan. So I'm probably not going to get an SRO right off the bat. I will be shooting this thing iron sights like straight off anyways. But I do want to... right, Blue Comet? I kind of like that. That's a good call on the slide inserts. Yeah, because it kind of flows. It flows up from the frame where everything is... You know, mostly Patriot brown and black down here with the accents, and then it like flows up from the frame to where it is Patriot brown. Just a touch of Patriot brown on that slide. Oh, this is getting to be a work of art. I like that. What's the retail on one of those? Says Big Mountain Skier. So I think we're done customizing it here. It is coming in at $1,985. Now that is big spender money, but it is a customized 2011. Put it on the store. you resell them? I'm gonna have to figure out some sort of a markup on this then if I'm buying them for $19.85, guys. You guys know where it's coming from. Time to donate a kidney, says Blue Comet. Damn, I thought it'd be closer to 2.5. Oh, so I mean, yeah, but a Big Mountain Skier. Big difference is this is an aluminum frame, right? So not that you're going to have any quality issues. I think the quality is still going to be really good. Ghostface Killa, what's going on? Ghostface Killa is in the house. Yeah, my only consternation here is that the frame is aluminum. And like I said, not necessarily a quality issue. I think you're not going to run into any problems there, but it's going to be a weight thing, right? The biggest thing that you want with these 2011s is you're running what would be a full steel 1911 and you're shooting 9mm out of it. So it's a freaking tack driver. Now, once you imbalance that and your slide is a heavy steel, but your frame is lighter aluminum, then I think you run into like balance issues type of things. So it's a hammer if I run out of ammo. Not this one. No, staccatos are full steel. Full steel frame, full steel slide. I've built at least 25 platypuses, says Ramrod. Yo, U.S. Army Sapper, what is going on? SA on, sir. Welcome to ya. Atlas coming in over on Twitch. What software is this? So this is not our software. This is on stealtharms.net. Stealth Arms is the company, and you can customize 2011s on Stealth Arms website. So yeah, pretty sexy, right? I'm liking the color scheme on that. The color scheme, the aggressiveness of that magwell flare. I really, really like the grip on that. Yeah, that thing's pretty hot. I'm a fan. Crucial coming in. I got a 2nd gen Prodigy. Love the thing. Just send the rounds down range, Battle Sapper. Yeah. Yeah, with this thing here, any range day would be pretty fun, I think. Tethgar coming in. That 2011s are like aimbot. I would hope so. I would hope this would run very, very nicely. She is purty. Guys, thank you so much for helping me design this thing, because I do like that look. That is a hot look. All right. Oh no, I was kicked from the server. Womble, you didn't tell me I got kicked from the server. Crucial saying, no issues like the first ones I had, so I'm going to keep running it. Nice. That's good to hear. Well, crap, we got kicked from the server. I wonder if Womble's probably still in there. Oh, no, he's just readied up. Okay. He must have backed out. Well, dude, Womble's level 50. Oh, just now got kicked. I wonder if you got kicked with me. Interesting. Interesting how that works. Were you enlisted or dark side? I was very much dark side. Yeah, I was an alpha series. Tethgar coming in. My buddy has a few staccatos, and I group better with that with my eyes closed than I do with my P10 Charlie with my eyes open. That's the staccato, man. I don't know. If I buy a 2011, like if I go on the more affordable side with the platypus and get that 2011, like it might be difficult to not want to buy a staccato after that. I hope it scratches the itch. But the only problem with a staccato that I have now is that it does not have the full length dust cover, like the old STIs used to. The old STIs used to have those. D Squatch 707 coming in with that follow. What is going on, D Squatch? Welcome to you, sir. Welcome on in. Do I like the P10s? I've not played around with the P10s. No, guys, what is going on with Womble? Womble is rocking the level 50. Frickin' Chad, you. Hardcore Chad. Now he's got his red flannel and his jeans. He's got his suede boots on there. And his stack up hat. Look at him. He is just operator. Snowball coming in. I think we are gun snobs. Yes, sir. You can say that again. We are gun snobs. No problem with that, though. Blue Comet coming in. Love my CZ. I like the look of CZs. CZs, there again, full length frame. It matches to the slide. I really like the look of CZs. Tethgar coming in. My favorite gun by far is my Scorpion. You talking about the CZ Scorpion, like the one that we have in the game here? McBride Motorsports coming in on YouTube. I'm telling you, Womble has connections with the devs or something just too good. He does absolutely smoke everything in the game here. He was switching up. I saw you in your Swiss seat. Can't beat a 2011, says Ramrod there. Hannibal, what is going on, Hannibal? How you doing, sir? The 9mm Scorpion Evo. Tethgar, that's your favorite gun? Dude, I have never fired one of those. What do you like about it so much? I'm quite curious. All right, so as we were, let's take a look through my medicals. Splints. I need pain pills, I think. Do I have any on hand? I do not. Okay, so I will need pain pills. Bloods are good. Stop bloods are fine. Surgicals are good. So it's just the pain pills. And here I wish that the parasets were a little bit thicker, right? Parasets are what? 2 of 2? Nah, man. I need 4 of 4. That'd be nice on a paraset. Had a game tonight. Just got back from the ball field. Very nice. How'd it go? Trash Panda says, I love my P365 SAS with flush mount sights. Man, I've heard, yeah, everybody that I know that's had the 365 absolutely love it. Apparently, they don't have the grenading issues of the 320. But the 320 is freaking sexy, y'all. Yeah, that 320 is, woo. Especially that X5 Legion. It takes everything within me to not want to go and what those things are super expensive too. Obi-Wan saying, do me a favor, go look at the M9A1s sold by Gunny. All right, Gunny, M9 Alpha 1, here it is. There's two of them. Which one do you want me to see? You got the standard, and then this one looks like it's a little sauced up there with the wood grips there. Is that the only thing that's different though? Why would that be so different? Threaded barrel. Maybe it's the threaded barrel. All I want in life is a Mark 23, says Tethgar. You talking about that foot-long Mark 23 that the Navy SEALs used to use? Weird. One of them was showing a pic of the DDM4. That's odd. Yeah, that is weird. Yeah, they're both M9s here. They're both Berettas. Dude, that sucker. So talking about beating somebody to death with your pistol. If you have a Mark 23, that sucker is a foot long. You turn that sucker over, it turns into a tomahawk. Now, the size of that thing, you could definitely beat somebody to death with it, and that would be good because they generally don't hold that many rounds of ammunition, right? Is it a double stack 45? I think it is. So at least you're better than a 1911. It holds the Desert Eagle size. It's a Desert Eagle size 45 that holds 15 rounds. That is quite a bit of 45. And then you can absolutely just bludgeon somebody to death afterwards with that. The FN45 is an excellent melee weapon, says Blue Comet. I would agree with you there, man. The FN45 is also a very good looking specialized weapon there. Nice magwell on that. Nice magwell flare. Threaded barrel on that thing. Good coloring, too. Big fan there. Austin, 28, coming with those 2 gifted subs. Austin, thank you so much, brother. 2 gifted subs. That means you earned yourself the black shirt there. Very nice. Diesel Dude coming in with that follow there. What is going on, Diesel Dude? Welcome to you, sir. Turbo saying that I've got an FNX9. How do you like it, Turbo? Let's see here. McBride getting home loans. Ooh, yeah, you're not going to get that 1.5% anymore. They're definitely a little bit higher now. Hey, Ramrod coming in with that follow. Hey, I'm glad we won you over, Ramrod. Appreciate the follow on that, sir. All right, tasks. I don't have a whole lot that was not time-locked. So fresh meat, time-locked. Manifest Destiny, time-locked. Big entrance. And what's in store, all frickin' time locked. It is 1,800 hours. We got some time. Coop City Bray coming in with that follow there. What is going on, Coop City Bray? Sir, welcome to you. Yeah, if I missed it, if we're talking about what side we're on, we are Mithras for life. That is how we roll. Mithras for life. Do I play with viewers, and what faction am I on? So, okay, the thing about getting up with viewers here. Gray Zone Warfare is a game to where if you are on the same faction, I mean, you don't even have to be on the same faction. If I'm doing PvE, stream sniping is welcome. Come and hang out. Man, we can run tasks. I'm good with that. PvP. If I see you guys come and hunt me down on PvP, it's over, man. It's over. We're jumping server. We're getting out of there. We're probably going back to PvE. Stream sniping is a bit of an issue in this game, guys. I don't know if you know that, but like the ability of Womble to find me wherever I go just demonstrates how easy it is to stream snipe. It's so freaking easy, and there are some very shady people out there. I kind of wish, this being the Gray Zone community, that it wasn't the case. I wish we didn't have those kind of people who felt like they needed to grief. They needed to grief people. It is not very classy. It's not very classy, no. Obi-Wan thought he could sneak up on me. He thought he was being sneaky. I saw him. Coop City Bray, the ATF raided my house last month. Is that for real? Are you joking? Yo, Ramrod coming in with that Prime subscription, sir. Thank you so much for the Prime. Womble's the lone exception. No, Womble is a he's like a white hat hacker, right? He's like a white hat. He comes to find me, and it is all. Where is he going? Sorry, I don't think he wanted me to watch what he was doing. It's all benevolent. He's very benevolent with his stream sniping. Boris Balaclava coming in with that follow, as well as Jason 894950. Guys, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follows there. It's great to have you guys. Yeah. So I'm trying to hear about this. So Coop City Bray, the ATF raided your house. DEA too, dude. Are you bullshitting me now? What's up? You dealing drugs and sawing off shotguns or something? You don't have to answer that. Your lawyer's not present. And this is a very public forum. So. Goodness gracious. He has the high ground.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Hasta la vista, baby. Throw some Arnold at me. Okay, so all my tasks are time locked. It is 1825. The one that I have the most of is going to be... Actually, you know what? I do have Blue Lagoon here. What do I need to do at Blue Lagoon? Report anything connected to missing persons cases. Let me check out Fresh Meat. GZW attack map online. And the tasks say, for Fresh Meat, if I don't fat finger it. Okay, so Fresh Meat is in the office area. There's like photos, there's intel. Okay, so we're going to the office area. If I go to Blue Lagoon and I start schwacking people over there, we clear the entire place out. Maybe it'll take us until 2200 to do so. And then if we do that, we can go ahead and start tasking over there. I would like to do that. And then what I'll do is I will keep these markers on me because we're going to want to do big entrance and what's in store as soon as we can as well. So let's go hit Blue Lagoon. We will clear out. I will carry. Did I die? I think I may have died with them on me. Where are all my markers at? Oh no, I lost all my markers. Okay, sad. Sad. How many markers do I need for that? Crap. Okay, big entrance. What's in store? I probably need like, what, 5 of these suckers together? Shoot. Canik TTI Combat Semi-Automatic 9mm 4.6-inch barrel is a nice looking gun. Yeah, I've not checked out the Caniks. I have heard Caniks are really good though. All right, big 4 markers, says Obi-Wan. I will take your word for it, sir. You know better than I. Okay, so we're gonna need to go buy 4 markers. Gosh darn it, we died with markers on it. Who has them? Gunny's probably the one that has all those markers. I did not want to have to buy markers, but it's come to this. All right, 1, 2. Where'd all the rest of them go? Sort items. 1, 2. I know I bought them. There they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just keep them all up. If I lose one, I'll lose them all. Tuff's Pancake House. What's going on, sir? Always keep your trackers in your prison wallet. I mean, they're $65 a pop, right? If I lose them, I lose them. But it was just such a crazy stream that I ended up dying with those suckers. Put the markers in my butt. Y'all want me to put a $65 item in my butt? If I lose them, I lose them. I can replace those easy enough. No problem. Mission critical gear, bro. Okay, yeah, I get you. I understand. Now, is it more critical than my nods or my scope? Like, I can fit 1 in my butt. The 3, I'll just have to risk it for the biscuit, man. If I die and I lose them, I lose them. It's not like I'm going to get the mission done if I die. It's just the way I'm thinking right now. Normally, I do have enough space in my butt. I can keep them all there. But if I'm trying to get 2 missions knocked out, I got to find space for all 4 of these guys. And my butt is not big for everything I want to stuff in it. And you get yelled at for losing nods. Yes, absolutely, man. Particularly these PVS 31s. I do not want to lose those. Those are expensive as hell, man. Freaking $12,000 for PVS 31s. We ain't losing those guys. More dark gold, says Ghostface Killa. Coop CD Bray, they took all my guns just down to 4 bikes now. What is happening here? I'm not getting the backstory on that. Let me scroll up on the chat here. And again, you don't have to tell us any details, right? Your lawyer is not present on this stream. Anything can be used against you in a court of law. So do not admit to anything on this stream. All right. Enough of that. My house got raided on April. All right. I think I know what's going on here, Coop City. Hide everything. Hide it all. Start flushing the coke down the toilet. It's like Goodfellas. It's like Goodfellas. The wife is in the bathroom trying to flush all the cocaine down the toilet. Why did you do that, Karen? That's all we had. I know a guy with a bunker. I'm good, says McBride. There you go. Tuff says, I lost my guns in a boating accident. You know what? That's not really like that far out. If you lose your gun in a boating accident, because I've seen people shooting guns on a boat. It's not necessarily the boating accident that's going to make you lose it. It's all the alcohol that you're drinking as you're shooting on a boat, and whoops, you accidentally drop it into the lake. Like that happens probably more times than you think in real life. Coop City Bray got 6 felonies based off that. All right. Here we go, guys. I think we had our plan in place. We want to go over to a Blue Lagoon. Blue Lagoon, fingers crossed, will treat us a little bit better than Tiger Bay or Midnight Sapphire with the frames issues. Oh, you guys know what? I'll bet you that's what's going on, right? When I was testing everything out yesterday, I did not have OBS up. Frames were smoking. Frames were great. This is the problem of my OBS and the game playing at the same time. They are hitting my CPU. That's what's happening. Huh.
Raven on station and ready to pick you up.
Okay. Bros, I think we found it. I think we hacked it.
Get ready, we're moving out.
We figured it out. Hannibal. Yep, there's going to be room, sir. We are good. If my frames keep up with me. All right, if that's going to be the case, I might need to actually close out Discord. Like I need to get down to as little as I can here to make sure that my CPU can keep up. We are hitting 100% CPU memory. Yep. 100% CPU. We are definitely maxing out on the CPU. That is what is happening. But we got to keep the music going. So if you guys need to catch me, let me know. I'm going to close out a Discord for the night.
Get ready, 1 minute.
I need to keep stream going here. Hannibal, that's it. Time for a new rig. No. It's not my rig. It is most definitely my OBS settings got screwed up somehow. Must have been some OBS update or something, man. Because now it is taxing my CPU instead of my GPU. You need to download more RAM.
Approaching the LZ.
Why didn't I think of that? Toast Pancake House, I have the same CPU as you do. It does not like the streamy like it should. Well, I mean, in particular, when the OBS is hitting it really hard. Lower the bot rate, Hannibal? Oh, lower the bit rate. The bit rate is at where it needs to be. I know what I need to do, and it's going to take me after stream to do it. Yeah, as soon as stream is over, I know exactly what to do, and then I don't know, man. I'm going to have to test it out. Maybe I can test it out after stream. Do a little OBS recording, perhaps. I think that's going to be the ticket. I'm surprised my 265K and never gets above 40% when gaming. Well, you're doing pretty good there then. Tanko, 96 coming in with that follow there. Tanko, what's going on, sir? Brother, I just saw you in the other stream. Yeah, Tanko, you were hanging out with us, right? Over in Devil Dog stream. Z Knifey coming in with that follow. If I didn't catch you there. And Boris Balaclava, I like the name. Let's see, Beastman's got the 5900 XT CPU. It has 16 cores over my 12. Oh, well, just rub it in my face, will ya? Wow, it's really foggy in here. Not much. Yes, I have. Yep. I recognize your name. I saw you. So we were with Devil Dog Gamer before that. Were you with Sinister before that as well? Just recording will give you a false test, as writing to the hard drive will give more CPU usage. False positives, you think? Because it takes more CPU usage? Interesting. That's probably about the only way that I can test it out, though. Because it's most definitely not anything network related. Oh, do not die here. Do not die here. Definitely not network related, right? So I don't need to be streaming. But I do need to test out OBS and coding and the game playing at the same time. So that's going to be about as close as I can get. God, this is a dangerous place up here. I don't necessarily want to be straight up here. I mean, Womble can get the overhead cover. I'm going to move in. Okay, I do not see whoever's down there. There he is. There he is. Ah, he's hitting me good. Need to get some cover. Probably need to pop on the scope. I can't see them down that far. Oh, probably still not going to be able to see him with this sucker. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Who's behind us? Oh! Oh, I thought Womble was behind me. Hopefully Womble didn't take one. No, Womble's up there. God, I'm getting hit from both sides. Okay, we're going to fall back here and do a little bit of surgery on ourselves before these guys end up schwacking me. All right, stop the bleeding. He does use optics. Yes, I do. Yeah. In the situation where I can't pick up my target, we will throw on optics for sure.
You're hit. You're bleeding, man.
I ain't got time to bleed.
I definitely don't have time to bleed. All right, we're still sitting with a medium wound, so let's pack that. And then I'm probably going to need a blood up, too. Mech Pride Motorsports, let's go. Felony off rip. Forgot to switch my brace back to it. Guys, what is happening here? Oh, that's right. Yo, we got some new blurps, man. I like that one. That one's hot. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, I might even like that one more than the Top Gun one. God, that slaps.
Victory Screech!
Woo! Juicebox Confessions coming in with that follow. Hello to you, sir. Welcome on in. And we got Snail Mail Dale with another follow there. Snail Mail Dale. I like the name, man. That's crazy. Snail Mail Dale. I'm going to like saying that. Dale, you better stick around, man. You better stick around. You better be chatting because I love that name. And I'm gonna say the whole thing. I'm not not like the Top Gun one. The Top Gun one is just classic America. I got hit everywhere. Well, they were shooting me from both sides, man. I turned around. They were shooting me from the front. They shoot me in the back. I turn around, and then they're shooting me in the back again. It's just... better than Top Gun, says Quest for Heroes? I don't know, man. I don't know. That Last of the Mohicans frickin' slaps. Okay. Much better now. What time is it? It's 8 o'clock. It is so freaking foggy. Boys, when did the fog happen? I don't remember there being so much fog. Is this new? Yeah, it goes away in the, we need a Tango Papa Delta flag. I like that. So I think that's an option. I can design a flag. Shouldn't have taken out my rear plates. I'm wearing a Lancer, bro. I'm wearing a Lancer. Lancer's got rear plates, right? Yeah, they do. Take out my rear plates. I don't plan on getting shot in the back running away.
Glory, glory, what a hell of a way to die. Glory, glory, what a hell of a way to die.
Bro, we ain't dead yet, Doc. We're good. A Tango Papa Delta guide on. I like the sounds of that. Okay, so this thing's going to be a little shorter range with the scope on. Although the footpaths of death seem to be cleared, I think Womble has come through here and has made everybody pay for their sins. We're going to need to clear up over this way here. And if I'm going to do that, let's take the scope off now because this should be a lot closer, much closer situations. I'm hoping I can pick these guys up. I don't know. That's actually kind of still really bad. Bush Wookie, look at him. Hanging out in the bushes. Love Black Hawk Down comment. It's a good one, man. Whoa, 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 whoa. There he is. There he is. Suppressed vision, suppressed vision. Keep up with me, Frames. Keep up with me. Just grip it, rip it. We're going to mag dump. Grip it and rip it. Hold on to that frickin' trigger until the threat goes away. Woo! Woo! Okay. Killing machines. Although now we are running. Ah! That's our mag dump there. Just like the White Death Tanko 96. Yeah, not bad. Mag dump mode, mag dump mode. There we go. Ooh, let's get out of the way here. Got the trees in my way. That touchpad is sensitive there, man? Huh. This makes me want to go running through the frickin' Smoky Mountains, barefoot in a buckskin, with a gigantic flintlock rifle. Ghostface Killer. That's what she said. That touchpad's too sensitive. I'm looking for Keep Quiet blurb and found nothing. Keep Quiet. Which one? Where did that come from? All right, so Blue Lagoon is looking like it is pretty well cleared out. Oh, I want this cache. How do I get into the cache? Can I not? That is definitely a searchable cache, is it not? I mean, it doesn't exactly look like all the others. It's blue, and it's kind of poking out of the ground. Is that searchable? No, why not? That seems weird. All right. The Smokies is a beast. Ah, those Smoky Mountains. Hannibal! Hannibal, 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 Hannibal! There he is. Ramrod lives in the heart of the Smokies. Dude, that is such a beautiful area. Driving through the Smoky Mountains, I would regularly do that on my trips back home from Fort Bragg. So we would be driving through the Smoky Mountains. Oh my God, so beautiful. Now, it's not quite as beautiful like trying to haul a frickin' trailer attached to your vehicle because you gotta be using some trailer brakes. Definitely if you're going to make it through there. It puts a little bit of a tax on the engine trying to drive a freaking U-Haul going through there. Toast Pancake House. What did you think about the Kimber 2011s? Traded my P220 for one. Not going to lie, I'd marry it if it was a chick. What, your Kimber 2011s? Yeah? Still had to pay $600 on top of the P220. Now, the P220, that's a classic full steel SIG, right? Those things are nice. But really liking that Kimber 2011. You know, I'm going to be honest. I have not looked into the Kimbers. I owned a Kimber, but I owned a 1911. Have not seen their 2011 line. Ever want to fight a grizzly with nothing but a Bowie? Man, that is some Texas stuff right there. It was U.S.-made P220, not the German-made one. Gotcha. Yeah, not the West German-made ones, right? Like, that's kind of one of the holy grails of pistols, of firearms, is to get one of the West German SIGs. Those police service ones. Tanko coming in. I'd rather prefer the Papasha 41 submachine gun. Ooh. Ooh, what did you... Oh, thank you, sir. Thanks, Daddy. Hooking me up with that rifle. Look at that. Boris Balaclava coming in. The Kimber 1911 long slide is one of my personal favorites to shoot. How long is the barrel on those long slides? Torben, double TTK coming in with that 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Torben, appreciate you, sir. That's some good support of the channel there, man. Okay, so it's a 6-incher. Got you. Hey, that's... Some would say that's about average there. Some would say it's huge. Brap. Brap, brap.
Do you need anything?
I am good for the moment, sir. Thank you. Yeah, Versace is huge, man. Feels great in the hand. It's effing big. That's what she said. Somebody please hit me with that's what she said. Feels great in the hand. It's effing big. Delay, delay, delay. Nobody's got it for me. Y'all must have spent all your channel points already.
That's what she said.
There
That's
you
what
go.
she said.
Yes,
That's
yes,
what she said.
Yes, yes.
That's what she said.
Everybody's hitting me with it now. Thank you. Beautiful.
Booty sweat. Popping ass open.
Popping ass open. All right, it is 21:19. We're almost there. Almost there, and the frames are holding up, guys. They're holding up. They're not great, but they're not absolutely terrible. And by that, I mean I'm running 45 frames per second. So it's still like very, very, very barely holding on. Tanko 96, this is a great stream. Well, I'm glad you are entertained, sir, because it's definitely not the gaming that's doing it. McBride, we're a bunch of degenerates, and I love it. Yes, sir, we are. Boris Balaclava, what's your take on lever action? I freaking love it. Freaking love it. I have a Henry lever action on my wish list. So the configuration of which, this is what I want, all right? Old school Henry lever action. Don't need to dress it up. I don't need any like the cool new tactical stuff that they put on it. Just the straight up, the old school 1800s Henry lever action. Brass furniture on it. All the brass.
Raven here. Ready to head out.
I want it with, so here's the combination that's kind of hard to find, right? I want it 4570. I want it with the octagonal barrel,
10 seconds.
not the round barrel. And it's got to have the big loop frickin' cocker lever, right? You find all of those together.
Ready up. We're taking off.
That's it, man. That's the one. Ramrod saying got a Winchester 1894 3030. So that is the gun that won the West there. That Winchester 1894. Papaw gave it to you before he died. That is a freaking classic, dude. That is awesome, man. I mean, I'm assuming good condition, nice and oiled up, still all functioning nicely. Quest for Heroes, favorite MRE? Oh boy, we get this question sometimes. Favorite MRE, I have got to say mine is going to be the chicken pesto pasta. All right. Now, I know that's not going to be a popular one with a whole lot of people, right? That chili mac is. Chili mac is a very, very popular one there. But the chicken
pesto slaps.
that chicken pesto is good, right?
That is by far my favorite.
Dude, that clip frickin' slaps. I love that. That's a good one, man. Thank you, Warwolf. Oh, you kind of got me off track there. I was trying to think about this. Okay, so chicken pesto pasta. I'm trying to remember what's so good about it. Chicken pesto pasta, first of all, I could eat cold, and it tasted fine. It tasted good. So that's not necessarily one that you have to eat.
No, God!
Officer Burbank, what?
No, God,
What?
please, no! No! No!
You don't like it?
No!
All right, man. I mean, to each their own. To each their own. I personally like it. You know, the main portion is good, right? But it's all the accessories that came with it. I want to say it came with a pound cake of some sort, which was really, really good. I think it had Skittles in it. And then I also think that it had a milkshake, if I'm not mistaken. I think it had the trifecta of all the good stuff that came along with it. So nasty, Burbank. Brother. What was that, man?
Strawberry milkshake and the lemon pepper poppy seed bread.
That's it. Yep. So it's seared into my memory now. Yeah, that's all it.
100%.
All the good stuff that it came with. Now, Officer Burbank, do you like chicken pesto? Do you like pesto pasta to begin with? Do you like pesto? Right, that's probably the dividing line there. Someone said pork sausage. Okay, pork sausage. Now, pork sausage gravy, okay. Where the pork sausage got really good was when you got the pancakes, right? So it was maple sausage, pork maple sausage. Now that one's good, but you got to have it. That's like a breakfast MRE. You get the pork sausage in there. It comes with the muffin top, the maple muffin top. So that's like your pancake. It's got the table syrup in there. Dudes, you mix that all together, man, you got yourself actually a really good breakfast. Veggie omelet, Texian 1836, get out of here. Banned. Ban them. Beef stroke. What? Did they have a beef stroganoff? Tristan, am I not? They're lying, right? They're lying. I don't remember a beef stroganoff.
I've seen dogs not eat the omelet.
Those Afghan dogs too, right? Yeah, and they would eat anything.
Yeah, they're starving.
Yeah, starving Afghan dogs would not eat that freaking omelet. It's like a dead pound of skin. It's gross. Oh yeah, the powdered granola cereal.
Fresh meats in here.
The powdered granola cereal is the same way. Yeah, that comes in the maple pork sausage. So good. All right, 2200. I think we're ready. So I'm looking for something here. They never should have gotten rid of the chicken and rice, huh?
Milkshakes up though.
Are you serious?
Oh, 100%.
Didn't they have to get rid of it because of like salmonella
One of them, not all of them.
or listeria or something?
Yeah, it was something crazy. The foot's over here.
Diddle, 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 diddle. There it is. Got the photos. These are actual photos. I wonder who these are. Who are these people?
The second part's over here.
Okay, fresh meat. We got that.
Pick up that notebook.
Boom, too easy.
Now you're done.
Too freaking easy. Oh. Well, I got to go back to Banshee.
So do I. I just did the same thing.
Cool.
And then what's in the box is really easy at Tiger Bay.
Okay, yeah, so I do have to head over to Tiger Bay. I've got a bunch of shit I need to mark. So let's go hit like a cop or something on the way out there.
Arsenal's right there.
We got Arsenal marked. Let's go do it. Cool, cool. Okay, so they got rid of the little Tabasco bottles. Did they? No way. Don't tell me that. That is a shame. Hey, Mercury Angel TTV coming in with that follow.
Anymore.
That sucks, dude. Why? Mercury Angel, thank you so much for that follow there. And Vowed X Slayer 666 coming in with that follow as well.
Find out.
They took the Tabasco out of there. That's needed. That is very much needed. Mercury Angel, that's the best anthem ever. Yeah. We love it around here. McBride Motorsports Army mentality. Oh, the Joes like it? Let's get rid of it. Oh, god dang.
I can get you a box of orders if you want one.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Straight out of the supply closet?
Somebody's closet.
Let me see your war face. Bullshit! You didn't convince me. Let me see your real war face. You don't scare me. Work on it.
Ooh.
Sir, yes, sir.
Ooh. Okay, so now they give you crushed red peppers. Not the same. That is not nearly the same. Man, I mean, it could be the Marine mentality, right? The Marine mentality is that they take away everything that you like.
Smell you some hot sauce.
That's a good idea there. Yeah. So the Marine mentality would be to take something away that you like so that you're
That's
angry,
what I always did.
so that you go out and you kill people. Boris Balaclava coming in. Rip Arlie Ermy. Yes, sir. We pay respects to Arlie Ermy around here.
That's a fact.
That's how they do it, right? That's it is intentional.
Oh yeah, and they starve you.
They keep you angry. Got to treat you like a bulldog off the leash. All right, Fresh Meat 2. Find out and investigate the building that may be used for human trafficking operation. We are here. I can continue. Where's 2? I gotta search for it again. Fresh Meat 2.
What's your sole purpose in this army?
To do whatever you tell me, drill sergeant.
Beef Stroganoff is a cold weather MRE. It is fire, says Tristan. I've never tried it. I've never tried it. What's up with that? Okay, so this one, does this have like, okay, so we got the intel, we got the photos. I need to go down to the abandoned shack. I don't recall if this one is hide track. No, I want to hide this one here. Do I need to get back into the key of the abandoned shack? It didn't say that it's key locked. So maybe I can get back there. Which keys did I bring? Not the right ones, apparently. I've got my big keys here.
Which one are you trying to do?
Fresh Meat 2.
Yeah, I got that one.
Go character. I can take
that's
out
the shack that's in the back. You need a key for it.
take out my big keys. Where are my small keys at? There they are. And I do have the shack.
I've got it.
Yeah, I think we're good. Yep, got it marked. Thank you, Womble. Let's go hit it. Sir Brisk. Sir Brisk. Hey, Sir Brisk. What is going on, sir? Hey, man. Good to see you here. Boys, I'm glad that you guys can find refuge while Meg is off stream here. Yeah, hope she's missing some of this weather that we've been having out here, though. I know that what she's been doing out here requires some nice weather. So let's all hope that she gets the nice weather that she needs. Tristan coming in. They do have pizza slice MRE now, but good luck getting it. Everyone and their mom wants it. Is it actually decent if you heat it up? Because I imagine that's probably like really gross, straight out of the bag. It's got to be pretty nasty. Imagine mobile suits, especially the Zaki 2s. What'd you say?
You got heaters in the rooms?
Are you guys forced to throw all yours away?
Yes.
All the heaters. Huh. So Zaku 2 mobile suits in this game would be a game changer? That would be completely off base. Completely off base, Tanko. So far, so
That
good,
might be
Brisk.
another reason why they took the Tabasco out.
Yeah, man, we were having an issue with frames. And I think I've nailed down the issues. So it's still not great right now. We're running about 43 frames. I have this distinct feeling that my OBS settings got switched up on an update and it screwed something up. So with that in mind, after stream tonight, I'm going to go change up my OBS settings and hopefully that takes care of things. Perks of being unit supply there. Yeah, yeah. Jet boil does wonders, dude. Yeah, jet boil you can do a lot of things with. Makes things a lot more edible. Personally, I loved making coffee in the jet boil. Definitely an officer thing. But yeah, I would bring my own coffee with me out to the field. Yesterday was a little nasty in my part of Colorado, but the rest of the week is hot and sunny. Yeah, we got a bit of those thunderstorms last night. And I'll bet you did too, unless you live on the other side of the mountains. All right, fresh meat 2 complete. Very nice. Oh my God, all these tasks are opening up now. Oh my God. All these tasks. All in Blue Lagoon. Okay, so we got Blue Lagoons to run now. But who do I need to upgrade here? Banshee should be fairly good. I think probably Turncoat. I definitely don't want to get Banshee down below a level 4. Got to be careful there. Lone Viking coming in. What is going on, Lone Viking? We are doing good here, man. How are you today? Ooh. Allergies starting to perk up here. Warwolf coming in. Your frames are looking better than yesterday. Yeah, they were looking pretty rough yesterday. And we're not having any of the crashes that we did yesterday. So at least the rollback of the NVIDIA drivers seem to have taken care of that issue. But man, we gotta figure out this. It's a resource sharing thing. My CPU is getting hit way too hard. Rough day, Lone Viking? Why a rough day? Officer Burbank. So NBT coffee inside of a napkin was the go-to nicotine replacement. Oh, why would you put it in a napkin? Why wouldn't you just pack it in the lip straight up? Would it dissolve too quickly for you or what? Okay, explore the roads for fresh meat 3. So we got one man straight. Okay, explore the roads. Got it. I know where that one's at. Fresh meat 3. Wait, what does he have marked off here? That's the vehicle, I think, right? The van? Oh, work? That's all you got to say, brother. Work days can be rough from time to time there. All depends on what's happening, man. Fun fact, the chewing gum is a laxative, says Tristan. I have heard that. I've heard that. I don't know how much truth there is to that. A lot of people say so. Is it because they have caffeinated gum? Because the caffeinated gum will make you poop because it's got caffeine in it. But not necessarily a laxative, right? What is... You putting the beacon up in the air?
Not me.
Nah, it was Womble over here. He had his flashlight up in the air. The coffee grounds would get all in your mouth and teeth. Drills found it easier if it was in your teeth. Got to pack that up in a napkin then. I mean, that's, yeah, I would just pack it in a lip. But it definitely is hard to manage. The fake sugar was probably the laxative. Fake sugar? What, in the chewing gum? No, brother, it's most definitely the caffeinated chewing gum for sure. I don't know about the non-caffeinated stuff. Cabin in the Woods. Is the Cabin in the Woods the next one? It says explore the streets. Fresh Meat 3. Explore the roads leading from the Blue Lagoon and retrieve any pertinent intel. I guess we'll go to Cabin in the Woods. We'll get that. They have monster-flavored cigarettes now. I did pick up the passports. Yes, sir. White monster-flavored cigarettes? Is that for real? Who the hell makes those? That sounds so odd. Holy what? Yeah, for real. That's my reaction. That sounds so odd. Like, first of all, it's not Monster making the cigarettes, right? So if it's not Monster making the cigarettes, then who is making the cigarettes because they are working with Monster? Like, is it actual white Monster flavored? Like, that's the marketing on it? Definitely does sound gross. Yes, Ramrod, I agree with you there. Definitely sounds gross.
Sure does.
I'll keep my Monster in liquid form, thank you. Well, can they get you all that, like, guarine and taurine and I don't think there's caffeine, and can they transfer all that in smoke form? All right, we are here in the cabin in the woods. Man, this sucker, oh God, oh my God. Oh my God. Gnarly. Okay, runaway complete. Got that. Fresh Meat 3, I think is on the road, yeah? Fresh Meat 3? Oh, yep, he's already got it marked.
Yeah. Coming to the cabin now.
Raja. Yeah, that definitely looks like Jeffrey Dahmer's house. Initially, when I'm thinking cabin in the woods like that, walking up to it, you guys ever watch Evil Dead? Perfect. It kind of looks like the Evil Dead cabin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and Evil Dead 2. Don't watch Evil Dead. You got to start out with Evil Dead 2. Let me continue hydrating as we're moving here. My favorite is Stiff Lip Caffeine Dip Pouches. Ooh, I have not heard of those before, but that sounds delightful. As a caffeine addict, that would definitely get me high. I can't imagine how quickly I would get, like, hooked again on caffeine if I were doing it in pouch form. Are they flavored? These Stiff Lip Caffeine Dip Pouches? $200 to 300 milligrams of caffeine per pouch. That is definitely a much more than a stiff cup of coffee. Yo, we're getting a nighttime thunderstorm here. That is actually really cool. That's pretty cool, guys. Love the weather.
A tropical rainstorm.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, we got the list on the body. Okay. There we go. Let's hide out over here. What's next? That's Fresh Meat 3. We located intel. Explore the roads. So there's something else I need to do here. Is it inside the van? Maybe. Maybe. Or is it somewhere else along the road? Probably.
There's a list on this body.
Yeah, I picked up that. Let's see, what else is there? Got to go to Arsenal, turn it in? Maybe that's it.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Raj. 300 milligrams per pouch. That is, woo. The sound travel is insane. That's exactly what I was thinking, Mercury. It is definitely like, it's cascading over me. It's directional. They did an amazing job with this. The immersion is so nice. Posted in Discord, it's dippable pre-workout. Is that how they... Oh, crap, I missed it. Is that how they market it? So if it's dippable pre-workout, does it have anything other than caffeine? Because pre-workout generally has like creatine and a bunch of other things. Beautiful. Complete on that guy. All right, we're getting tasks done. This is good. Got more things to collect. Oh, I got more things to sell then. Pick up a bunch of crap that I don't need. Passports. So passports are going to be for different tasks there, right? Retrieve. Okay, so we got the IDs. I'm probably going to do one man's trash. Retrieve.
Yeah, it's for those two.
Report back. Okay, so yeah, so it's going to be turncoats. And then I know I disappointed Banshee. Hopefully just not too much.
That's what I did.
You went turncoat? Menus are getting a little laggy. Okay, yeah, we're good. Banshee's really happy. He's fine. Let's see here. Okay, so, hey, Cthorlu, what's going on, man? Welcome on in, Cthorlu. Hey, what was this we got? Gray Zone Ghost hitting us up with that hoodie purchase there. Gray Zone Ghost, brother, thank you so much, guys. Okay, well, perfect time to mention then, because we did have a purchase over there, and we're safe in base. Okay, so if you are new to the stream, here comes the new guy speech. In doc. If you're new to the stream, make sure you guys hop on over to the Discord. Let me go ahead and get that up in here. The old Discord. Which I'm not currently in because I'm trying to save resources here. But if you guys hit up the link over in chat right now, jump on over to the Discord there. We got a pretty hopping Discord. Yeah, it's getting real cool over there. Lots of stuff getting posted up. We're talking dippable pre-workout. We're talking guns. We're talking coins. All sorts of things. So do that. Also, if you are new to the stream, head on over to tangopapadelta.com and check out some of the gear that we have. We just had a purchase head up there. Picking up the hoodie, man. Gray Zone Ghost. Thank you so much, sir. If you are a member of the stream, you do get 10% off over at tangopapadelta.com. So head on over there, go find something that you like, and use your 10% discount. And then, as a new subscriber on the stream, you guys are working your way up to become a
unit.
Yo!
Face emoji.
Funkier, what's going on, sir? Funkier coming in with that 3-month subscription there, man. Thank you so much, sir. And welcome back, Funky. So, Funky's working his way up. After 8 months of service with us, you guys become fully coined members of the unit. That is our logo there in 3D relief on that skull with a maroon beret in enamel there. On the back side here, each and every one of these coins are individually tracked, as you can see on that little pad there. I keep track of all these coins over on tangopapadelta.com. So if you're interested to see who's a coin member right now, you can head over there and check it out. I keep that roster up there. So that's what we're working towards in this stream there. 8 months of service, and you guys become fully coined up. All right. Ben Flankin coming in with that follow there. Bro, I like the name. That's cool. Ben Flankin. All right. Where are we at with this? I think Tiger Bay sounds reasonable, yeah. Yeah, I got to go do these tasks here, do these markers before 05.
Yeah, the first set of markers I just marked.
Okay.
The other one is big entrance. We have to mark all the weapons caches.
We got something in these trees. Something in these trees. The camera looks different slightly. Did you change the light bulb? Like on my face? The lights should all be the same. They may have gotten shifted around if I've been running. Secret Squirrel come in and you got the all access drops, Tango Papa Delta. Yes, sir. We have got the all access drops. So if you're working your way towards the khaki flannels, that's what we're doing here. It is 9 hours of viewing time for the khaki flannels. It is 2 subs for the black flannels. And we don't have reds here, unfortunately. We're not elite enough. Ah. Oh, we're getting smoked out now. I'm seeing the green smoke there. God dang. Woo. That Last of the Mohicans remix. Thank you, Tristan. Brother, that gets me pumped up. All right, Banshee. Give me some CQ, bro. I am running low. Good thing the CQ is infinity. Oh, what? No space to add? Son of a gun. I need to sell some stuff. Crap. Look at all this crap. All right, I am trying to get turncoat over here. Let's take the 30mm lows out of here. I'm going to hold on to the scope. I will give you the 700. That's fine. Shotties, MP5s. Yeah. That's looking good there. Okay. I don't think I can lighten up too much more, man. We are stacked. Boys, I'm going to have to start losing some rifles here. Another MP5. Yeah, you can go. MP7 A2s. I think I want to hold on to the A2s, right? A2s are only lootable, from what I hear. Ben Flankin. My name's pretty sick. I mean, my name's pretty generic. It's just a streamer name, dude. Seems warmer color than usual. Yeah, one of my lights might be kind of like off-centered. Let me see here. Is it a good look? It's making me look much more tanned. Much more jacked and tanned, isn't it? Orphan Knight coming in with that follow there. What is going on, Orphan Knight? Yeah, I don't know if that's going to change very much. It's just redirection of some of the lights. Yeah, everything should be about the same. Unless I got a light that's about to die. It's a Wonka-like effect. Yo, talk to Gons. Talk to Gons? Talk to Gons. XXO coming in with that follow there. What is going on, Gons? It's looking like you just got in from a weekend adventure at the beach. Yes, thank you, sir. That Last of the Mohicans gets me up, man. Yeah. That might become my new favorite. I don't want to push Top Gun aside. Top Gun, really, really good. Last of the Mohicans, though, that sucker's bumping. Jay Neely, your drops are frozen. Don't tell me that. Why? Which ones are you going for, man? Because I think really... We say Jaws blurp next? What kind of...
Khaki flannel.
Is it the khaki flannel that we're working for? Did you guys get it? I need to check my freaking dashboard.
Yeah, I got the khaki flannel.
On the last one. So let's see if this isn't going to crash my stream here. I'm going to try to open up Twitch again. Let's see here. Yeah, definitely no new notifications. What does my dashboard say? Bump, 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 bump. Okay, so I'm at 82% on the khaki shirt. Dude, my drops may have frozen too. 93% on the reds. Huh. That's somewhat concerning. Locked at 87%. Jay Neely, I think I might be in the same issue. I wonder if something's going wrong there. That's a little odd. I wonder what is wrong. All right, AK-12, yes, 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 no need for you. Turncoat, you can take the AK-12 from me. And what are we sitting at? So close to getting level 4 on Turncoat. Who's left? Handshake is 4, Gunny's 4, Lab Rat is 3.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
All I saw... 9010 is all I saw flash on your hair when you got up. 9010? Did something happen there? Oh, on the chair. It saw your jawline and stroked out from the chadness. That must be what was happening. Mine did that, just had to change to a streamer who had that drop selected. Why? My drop should be selected, yeah. It's the only thing that we got going on. It was the code. There was a code? I missed the code. All right. Need to get locked in. It is 1:30 in the morning. It'll pause at times, refresh the browser. Okay, got it. Hey, Warwolf got the red flannel. There you go. Red flannel. Very nice. Okay, so I need to make it down to an LZ, and then we need to go hit up the construction area. I think that's the construction area. So maybe Juliet 2 comes swinging around. I think so. Closest one gonna be Kilo 2 to get out there. All right, boys, I'm on the move.
I marked there.
Let's go, Kilo 2. I'm a lead farmer. Oh, I don't think I found that blurb. That would be nice. Is the in-game time not synced across servers? It is not. No. Bradley, if you're looking for a different time, you can server hop. You can go to a different one. And it will give you a different time. So definitely good to know if you're trying to server hop and get time lock tasks done. Oh, that's so good. That is so good. Man, that thing hits. All right. On the map, we're going to Juliet 2. Let's go hit it. Yeah, nothing against my Canadian friends. But that song kind of makes me want to go to war against the French and the Indians.
This is Raven arriving shortly near your position. ETA 30 seconds.
If I can be real here, maybe I was kind of a dumb kid. But whenever I saw that movie, I was really confused because I was always conditioned to think that the British were the bad guys around that time. Right? I didn't understand the whole French-Indian War thing at the time. So I was like, why do the British seem like the good guys in this movie? I don't understand. I just about got crushed by that helicopter right there.
Get to the chopper!
Get to the chopper! Thank you, Redneck Atheist. Right on time there. The 100-Year War with the French. Mad Dogs, UK and against the French, yes, sir. That's something that we can come to an agreement on there. Dark Horse Actual coming in with that follow over on Twitch. But yeah, so I mean, you guys in the UK, this is a different perspective, right? Because we would have like raw American type of movies somewhere around the late 1700s, right? Don't crash, don't crash. Ooh, that was close. Okay, so back to what I was saying. You guys in the UK have a different perspective, right? For those movies that were set in the late 18th century, we were always conditioned to be like, oh, the redcoats, they're the bad guys. Yeah, this is a movie about the Americans. So to then watch Last of the Mohicans, I was like, whoa, I had no idea what was going on. Tristan, they think they won a bunch of colonizers? No, man. I love it.
You heard the book 1 second after.
1 second after. I don't. No. What's that about?
Basically, they dropped several nuclear EMPs, like miles above the U.S.
Yes, yes. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so there's a series of 4, like 1 second after, 1 year after, 5 years after, then like the final day.
Yeah, that's pretty legit. I have not read the books, though. I assume that you have?
They're incredible.
I'll need to check that out. No. So some of my favorite memes come around Independence Day in America, where they have the Queen talking about like Happy Insurrection Day or something like that. Filthy colonials. Pretty legit, man. That stuff's funny as hell. The best song intros, Battlefield 3 opening theme. Dude, I'm going to have to go back and watch that because I do not remember what that sounded like. Okay, am I here? We're not quite here. Still jumping walls. Checkpoint looks clear. Yeah, so Snowball, they got massacred walking out of the fort. That was true, and it did happen. That's right. So the whole thing was rather historical, right? Has anybody read the book? Because I'm wondering if the book kind of followed along that same way. The book was a classic, but we were never forced to read it back in school. That probably would have been the best time for me to have done it. Okay, so Jay Neely coming in. I had a buddy that had the privilege of training Mel Gibson. Whoa, what? What is this story about? This is cool. Okay, so I had a buddy that had the privilege of training Mel Gibson for Patriot and Daniel Day-Lewis for the Mohicans. And he said Mel Gibson didn't do craps about being period, and that Daniel was huge about immersion to become the character. So that sounds about on brand for Daniel Day-Lewis, yeah. Daniel Day-Lewis, I've always heard, is like a super method actor, like gets into character and never leaves. But that's awesome, Jay Neely. What a story, dude. That would be fun, man, being in Hollywood like that. Cthulhu, no, the best theme song was GTA 4, The Soviet Connection. Okay, another one I need to go check out. Okay, so the book is way better, says Gunsmith. What am I trying to get up in here for? Or do I need to mark? Do I need to mark? Hide tracker. There we go. Perfect. Yes. I'm so tired now. Gangsta Gamsta by Dr. Fresh. Okay, one of these things. Boom, high tracker. Okay. That is complete. Unnameable. Don't need to worry about that. Probably need to hit up, let's see, big entrance, the LAF weapons caches, because that is time locked. It is 2:46. Probably enough time to get over there. Or following airfield. Yeah, big entrance. Let's do it.
I have that one as well.
And that's just in Tiger Bay Mall, right? Yeah.
For sure.
Tiger Bay is difficult 90% of the time, says Ben Franklin. I'm not going to be able to pronounce it now that I think about it. Ben Flanken. I want to say Ben Franklin. Run 12 steps and you're gassed. Story of my life, dude. Yeah, I do need to walk this sucker out because if I get caught gassed out here, I'm going to die. So I think I just want to infiltrate those stairs right in front of us. Go straight up there, fight it out. It is pretty quiet over here. Wonder if somebody came through Tiger Bay and cleared it out already. That would be nice. Ooh. They need a step counter. Yeah, we all need to start wearing Fitbits in game. In the face. Oh, good nade. Ooh, I should have bought more CQ. God dang. Should have bought more CQ. Okay, not seeing down far enough here. Ooh, is that food transport? Interesting.
He wants us to follow him.
Hide. I see Mosin scavs in my nightmare, says Ben flanking.
The first cache is down here.
Where you at?
First floor, north side.
First floor, Roger. Wait, which one is it with these suckers? That's the crate. Where to F? I'm not getting a hit. Which one of these? Oh, the box? The open box? Ah, there we go. Done. Other one's on second floor, isn't it?
Yeah, it should be on the south side.
Ooh, audio's getting
Unless you're
bad.
talking about the one with the key.
Ooh, audio's getting real bad. Audio's getting real bad. 34 frames. Stay with me, game. Stay with me, game. Process. Stay with me, game. Woohoo, boy. Yo, Norseman 325. Norseman 325. Is that you? Is that you, man? Oh my God. How did that guy not absolutely murder me? Whoa. I had like severe frame crash right there. Oh my God. Norseman 325. Thank you so much for the subscription over there on YouTube. Thank you. Thank you, sir. That was nuts. Bryce Band 008 coming in with that follow on Twitch. Holy crap. Oh, he got me in the throat. Rough. Okay, I need to recover from that. That was kind of intense. Okay, so that guy sounds like the voice actor for Counter-Strike. He needs to say, "Counter-terrorists win." Shit. Okay, they're starting to rush in on me here. Oh my God. Okay, my ammo situation might be in a bad place right here. I don't know if I want to go in through those doors, if I'm being honest. That might be a bad sitch. Okay. Let's see if we get the surgery done. Oh boy.
Keep scaring the crap out of me.
The guy that I'm playing with, yes, Hannibal. Oh, zippered boots. Anybody remember laced zippers for the jungle boots? The laced zippers. On jungle boots, I don't remember that. I do know that those are on tanker boots, right? The zippers. Not a fan of that. Nah, tankers can keep them.
Counter-strike terrorist win.
There it is. Sounds good. Sounds pretty accurate. All right, did you guys already make it and mark the one in the south?
No, not yet.
Okay, ready to move.
I'm working that way now.
FBI, open up!
Frames are still dying. Psych Ward, what is going on, Tyler? Brother, welcome on into stream, man. How is your night going? My frickin' frames are dying here. Okay, I definitely need to take cover. My frames will not let me put up a fight like that. Hey, yo, what's going on, sir? Those were way before the side zip became popular. The standard issue quick lace boot was trash. The tread pattern was garbage too. Yeah, I wouldn't. I cannot even see that guy. What is happening? Oh, boys, this is getting real bad on the MCX.
Glory, glory,
Nope.
what a hell of a way to die.
He ain't dead yet.
Glory, glory, what a hell of a way to die.
Don't you jinx me. We're not dead yet. We're not dead yet. I need to get to a place where my frames aren't killing. Oh my god. Okay. Let me take it easy over here. Ooh, 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 ooh. Skip. I wish I could skip it. Yes. You could get a zipper that was laced to your boots. That's an interesting concept. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, someone's still alive over there. He got shot, though.
Yeah, we're trying to take him out. He should just come up from the second floor.
Oof. Oof. That is big oof there. Okay. Oh, I gotta get out of Tiger Bay. This is rough. Okay, well, we have made it.
I'm in danger.
Very much so. Very much so. Tristan coming in with that gifted sub there. Thank you so much. We got the gifted 2 subs. Brother, thank you so much. Appreciate the support, Tristan. Oh, intense. Okay, where is the... Should be this tracker. Boom. Good to go. Finally. Finally, we got these tasks complete there. Okay, baked. Mall vigilante. Neutralize the forces here. I mean, that would have been nice. That would have been nice like 10 minutes ago. And narcotic bargain. All of these at frickin' Tiger Bay. I definitely need to go to a cop and refill.
I need to hit those checkpoints. I got 2 more.
Roger. Yo, JP Panda.
I go see. I think I know what the other one is.
JP Panda coming with that follow. Thank you so much for the follow and welcome on into you, sir. All right, where are we gonna run to? We gotta get out of here. Get to a cop. Diamond, maybe? Shoot.
I don't think I'm gonna make it.
All right, what are my frames doing here? I mean, still 39, 38 frames a second. It's really like everything else the audio is not able to process. All right, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun getting out of here. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, he died. He fucking died. No, he's not dead. He's not dead yet. He is humping the ground, though. What are you doing? Womble's totally humping the ground. Whoa, whoa, whoa. McBride Motorsports coming in. Posted a pic in Discord. Seen some FS guys, SF guys. Early 2001, we're rocking them. All right, examine. Yeah, he's convulsing. Why is it not letting me do anything? Where are all my medicals at? Oh, do I not have anything? Oh my God. Okay, hold on a sec.
I'm doing surgery now.
Okay. Let me try to keep him blooded up here. All right, I'm gonna pump him up with some blood. The power of Jesus compels you. Welcome back to life, sir. Oh no! He's bleeding out. Severe blood loss. Let me get... Crap, crap, crap. I need to get the bandages out here.
It should be. I put a tourniquet on.
It might be like a medium wound that still needs packed. All right, we're gonna get him up. We're gonna get him up. What is Womble doing? Is he getting exercise from the demons of the DD? How you doing there, bud? that was a situation. No! Okay, so he's still alive. He's still alive for now. What's he need? Some more blood? He needs all the blood. Will Delta and Skiller Sus and Brad Fu and Smokey the Bandit and Argevo and Randy Dog. How did I miss all these? Hey, Devil Dog Gamer. That's why. Devil Dog Gamer coming with that raid of 1,095. Devil Dog, sir.
I got plenty.
Brother, you guys came in at an interesting time. We were trying to get our buddy back up here, and he was flopping on the ground like a fish. Devil Dog, brother, thank you so much, man. Thank you for the gigantic raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Let me introduce myself. I am Tango. I am a mid to low tier Gray Zone Warfare streamer with definitely some low tier gaming skills. So hopefully you guys came for a good time, because that's all we got to offer is the good time. Tristan coming in, the T-Triple-C distraction. Hey, we got him, man. We got him. He's good. All right, so we had Will Delta. We got State Wolf 88 coming in with that follow as well. Randy Raw Dog at 69 is a very interesting streaming name there. All right, I am running low on ammo, and we still got to extricate this place. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do.
I got plenty of ammo.
Ooh, Billy the Kid, what is going on, sir, man? Good to see you coming back in. How's it going, man? McBride, you tossed those boots in the trash and your feet were happy for it? Man, what was the best pair of boots that you ever had, though? Personally, I always really liked rocking those Nike SFBs, even when they had to upgrade them in order to keep up with the approved list. God, my frames are dying here. I need to switch up my OBS settings. Yo, Sarge, what is going on, brother? Let's go, Tango. We are alive. We're making it out of Tiger Bay. But the frames are definitely hurting inside Tiger Bay. Gotta do a bit of tweaking there. Billy the Kid coming in. I'm good. How are you? We are doing well. Yeah, this has been an amazing stream tonight. And Devil Dog just dropping an absolute freaking 1,000 bomb on us with this raid is turning things up a bit. So, yeah, very happy about that. This is great, man. Tristan heading off to bed, brother. Yeah, got work in the morning. You have a good evening, man. Thank you for hanging out with us, Tristan. Nope, we are moving. We are moving. We don't have enough ammo to be messing around with these dingleberries along the way. Like dead?
He just came back from Harris.
Okay, yep, I see his green. All right, I'm going to continue moving then. Ben Flanken, don't know if this relates to you, but I was having the same issue and seeing in my emails that the BIOS needed an update. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm going to add that to the list. Adding that one to the list for sure. BIOS update sounds like that would be real good. It has been a while. Okay, there he is. Very nude. Okay, he's running. He's running. Are they going to come out behind the wall? Nah, they're not going to bother us. Let's go. Move out. Yeah, so BIOS update. That is one thing that I didn't think about. Out of everything, that probably needs to get a little attention. And if you're running at 120 frames now afterwards, I mean, again, I think it also might be my OBS settings, but yeah, BIOS updates. Immediately afterwards, we'll see what happens there. Raven Studios coming in, loving this community and really enjoying your content, hitting the rack. Long week of work starts at the AM. Brother, have a good rest. You've deserved it, man. Hopefully the drops season has been very fruitful for you. I think I'm still working on a couple of mine.
Vermouth. You can't handle vermouth.
Vermouth? You can't handle vermouth. No one knows coming with that resub for 2 months in a row there. There we go, man. You are working your way up there 2 months. It saved you from crashing every 30 minutes. So Ben Flanken, my crashing issue was most definitely driven by my NVIDIA drivers. I rolled them back to the suggested Gray Zone Warfare driver, and that worked out. No crashing tonight. Just the very strained processor. A Half Jacket coming in with the gifted sub there. Half Jacket, thank you so much, sir. The gifted sub and subbed himself. All right, so, hey, we are back at base now. Back at base means it's time to give out the new guy brief. Particularly since we got the huge raid from Devil Dog Gamer. Raiders, thank you so much for hanging with us. And another big thank you to Devil Dog Gamer. That man is the frickin' GOAT. Love that guy, man. Okay, so if you are new to the stream, which a lot of you are going to be new to the stream here with all these people, make sure you guys head over to the Discord. I'm going to throw that up in the chat right there, so be on the lookout for that. We are building a great community over on Discord. A lot of fun people, lots of stuff getting posted up there. The conversation is generally hopping. Head on over there, become part of the hey, DevilDog.Games coming in with those 5 gifted. Thank you so much, DevilDog.Games. Appreciate you, sir. As I was. head on over to the Discord, become part of the membership over there, become part of the unit. We do have subs-only chat that happens over there, but for the most part, that is a great place for us to keep up when we're off stream. Great place for us to communicate. Also, if you are new to the unit as a subscriber, head on over to the TangoPapaDelta.com where you guys will get 10% off of merchandise there, as you see over in chat right now. We got some great stuff there. I'm not wearing any of it right now, which I normally do. But since we are doing some flannel drops, we are wearing flannels in coordination there. Let me see. The last thing here, if you are a new subscriber, you guys are working your way up to becoming fully fledged coined members of the unit. So this is the unit challenge coin. I know. It's great looking. That is our logo in 3D relief with that skull and the maroon enamel beret there with the flash of the 2nd Battalion of the 325th Airborne Infantry Regiment. On the back side, each and every one of these suckers are numbered. I maintain track of every single coin that goes out, and we track those over on TangoPapaDelta.com. So if you guys are interested to see who has those, head on over there and check out the list. Hendo Ryan coming in with that follow. Hendo Ryan, what is going on, sir? Another familiar name. I saw you earlier. Delta Noob is hanging out. What is going on, Delta Noob? Brother, I missed on my homework, man. I was going to go back to check and see if you got into a gunfight with Dr. Disrespect, because I am almost certain that you did. Almost 100% certain. Moose Knuckle Mafia. Even with the drop frame rates in that fight, it was still better than when I paid $8 to play on the GeForce. Yeah, for their strongest systems. I mean, we are kind of in a situation there. We need to get that fixed up. That is completely unsat. I just realized I don't have my traders yet, so I need to move in a little bit further here. Yeah, McBride Motorsports coming in on YouTube. 2nd Battalion, 325th. Let's go. White Falcons. DevilDog.Games letting us know, yeah, Twitch drops apparel will be permanent. And that is awesome. I'm so glad to hear that, because those are the ones that I want to keep the most, man. All these flannels, the pants are rocking, but we don't get to keep the hats, do we? That's not part of that. Unfortunately. All right. Where are we at on getting these tasks turned in? I don't think I had anything that I needed to turn in. This is probably more so I need ammo like nobody's business. How you guys doing out there? Did Womble make his way back into?
Yeah.
All right, CQ. Let me go ahead and get packed up here. All right. Delta Noob, I'll concede if you're convinced, but I didn't find any footage and wasn't home when he played. I'm sure I put him in the dirt, though. You should claim it, dude. Claim it. I'm at least convinced, and I'm pretty sure I've convinced my my community that it happened. So, meds. Yes, we are completely out on meds, man. Trying to get Womble back up took quite a bit out of my meds. Let's put up the C rations here. C rations can go. Hey, we got King Wizard. Hold on a sec. Jamie Joe in 19 coming with that follow. We have Codex Gaming as well. Man in the Field. Lexi K Dark coming in with those follows. Thank you so much, y'all. Welcome on into you. I probably missed some of these here. Veteran coming in. Veteran 7 with the follow. Appreciate you there. No Footsteps. Half Jacket coming in with that subscription there. Yeah. I think I got y'all. Let me know if I missed you. Y'all deserve a shout out, man. All right. Hydration, definitely the struggle in this game. Running around, getting tired and thirsty. Got to keep up on it. Okay, so ammo's good for the most part. I'm going to need some more grenades. We threw those out. R2K for life. And, well, Jamie Joe, I think we just got you there. R2K for life. Welcome on in. Great to have you here. Thank you so much for the follow. Where are my grenades? I think I'm out.
I'm gonna rush bag full if you want some.
A rush bag of what?
Grenades.
Bunch of grenades?
Oh yeah.
Nah, should be good. I've been buying them onesie twosies. Okay. Yeah, definitely running short on the stash space. We're sucking it up on stash space. All right, so splints, Paracet, that's fine. But I need bandages. I need stop bleeds. I need blood. And I need suture kits. We're out of all of that. Okay, lab rat, let me go ahead and sell you that back as I beef this up. Get a cat. Am I out of cats? No, I do have some cats. I need a couple bloods, which I have... Actually, no. I do have some... I got enough bloods there. We can get that going there. Biltron coming in with that gifted sub there. Thank you so much, Biltron. All right, guys. So you guys are working on getting your flannels here, right? So on this channel here, we are working towards getting those khaki flannels going. Hopefully you guys have gotten that built up here. We're working on 9 hours worth of viewing time there to get those khaki subs. If you guys donate 2 subs, you guys are going to be getting the black flannels. That is the deal there. Anonymous, thank you so much for the sub there. Anon and Biltron coming in with that second one. Appreciate you, sir. I'm going to need to check our subs total here, guys. We're going to do a giveaway at 82. Let's see if we've broken it. Where are we at? Does anybody have that in sight? Before I check my dashboard. Yeah, we had to shut down the dashboard to save up on our resources here. All right, where are we sitting? All right, we are at 28 of 82. We're going to see if we can make it tonight. Got 54 more to go. All right, we'll hold out on that. Man in the field, love this game, brother. This is all I've been playing for, gosh, how long has this game been out? Year and a half?
Get up here, fat boy! Quickly, move
Let's
it on!
go,
Move it on!
move it.
Move it on! You climb obstacles like old people, but
What?
you know that, Private Kyle?
You're
Get
too
up here,
slow.
you're too slow!
Okay, so, yep, that one was good. This one, we're going to need 2 small bloods. This one, we need stop bleeds, so let's get... I had my tourniquets and bandages down here somewhere, although I might need to sort now. I just bought them. Where did they go? I'm not crazy. I know I just bought them. There they are. Okay, stop bleeds. And then suture kit. I do have a few of those. Okay. So, looking good on that. Turbo, so a year and a month or 2? I thought we were about a year and a half. Okay, so it's been about a month or 2, right? Yeah, from like April time frame to June-ish. Man in the field, as a 51-year-old, I also love that the game us older gamers have a presence online. Hey, right back at you, guy. I got it. We are older gentlemen, refined, a little bit of gray in the hair. Ghostface Killer coming in. I got a couple 0 Foxtrot whoobies just so I can keep them from the fam. You don't want them stealing your whoobies. You know what I ordered today, though? Who was it? Tristan was posting up his picture from Drill Weekend. And it was one of those open bays, you know, just like you had back in basic training. Open bays, double bunk beds, right? Bunk beds, foot lockers, the whole bit. And it just took me back. I was like, you know what? I kind of always was a fan of that stupid U.S. Army wool blanket. And so I went to go find one. Purchased one straight off of eBay. I'm pretty sure it was stolen from Supply. And now I have the OG green Army wool blanket coming to me. Those are the things that you never slept in. You always slept on. Because the trick was back in basic training, you don't sleep in your bed, you don't mess up your sheets, you sleep on top of everything, you get up and you just fix your corners up. Billy the Kid saying very warm too. Are we talking about the whoopies or are we talking about the wool blankets? Those wool blankets are freaking amazing. Crimson Daruma coming in with that subscription Prime. Thank you so much for the Prime, sir. We also have The Sergeant 1991 coming in with that follow. Langnes Blue. Interesting name there. Langnes Blue with that follow. We have Kronos. X-I-X Kronos coming in with that follow. Thank you so much. Fatal Zombie with the follow. Guys, it is raining with the follows. Thank you so much. Let's see here. The Sergeant, I'm 59-year-old retired Army veteran and a gamer. Bro, that is awesome to hear, man. Yeah, it was our generation that started gaming, so we're not going anywhere. McBride Motorsports saying that we had individual racks. I wonder what happened for them to do that. You had individual racks in basic training? Did you? McBride saying my wool blankets probably have a pound of dust in them. If they're the old Army ones that they've been like sitting around for a while, I'll bet you so. You got to go out there and you got to beat them because you can't wash them. Ghostface Killer saying, I have 2 for my grandfather, a World War II. Whoa, from World War II, the wool blankets. That is a keeper there, man. Yeah, that's a piece of history. Blurst Nerd coming in. V-Sarge following you now there. There you go. Billy the Kid, I'll be 45 in 11 days. Hey, this is my audience here. we are graybeards. Salt Citizen coming in with that follow, as well as Aoki and Eric W. Peterson, as well as Blindfire. Thank you so much, guys. Welcome on in, y'all. Okay, so I think medicals, at least my MFACs are looking nice and full, but the QR kit is another matter. That sucker is going to need, I'm trying to remember what I keep in here now. Definitely a large blood. But what did I use down here? Splints and, I mean, I can't go wrong with bandages. Bandages could be something that I get in trouble for and definitely need to stop some bleeds. Okay, that should be fine. All right, so Tiger Bay area, we're still out here. Mall Vigilante. If anybody comes back, we got 28 more to kill out there. Yeah, I've got a bunch of Tiger Bay tasks. What are you guys feeling?
Different rap ones as well.
Oh.
Test results, Mall Vigilante, Narcotic Bargain, Ripper, Unnameable. The Ripper should be that house.
Yeah, right. Let's see here. All right, there we go. Yeah, a bunch of Gen Xers up in here. Moving on down here, J-Man. Those wool blankets get cleaned by contracts now. They get picked up. That's how they do it, huh? So I bet they do a bunch of dry cleaning. Is that how that works? 219 Infantry. Kinsman Barracks. I don't know how they got that working, man. Yeah, back when I was in, it was most definitely double bunks. Bravo Company out there. Warwolf is 34. Work construction. Feel like I'm 65. Man, tell me about it. I think we've beaten up our bodies a little bit too much. You can add definitely like 10, 15 years, and that's probably about our, what do they call it? It's not genetic age. It's like your actual age versus your biological age. That's the one. We've got real high biological ages here. TK7932 coming in with that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome on in. TTV Mapontes coming in with that gifted sub. Thank you so much for the support, sir. Hopefully you guys are working on getting your drops there. Namer9 coming in with that follow. I think we hit Salt Citizen already. Guys, Kronos is 211 ACR, active duty, 19 kilo. Hey, brother, thank you so much for your service there. With the 11th ACR. J-Man was in 2013 and was still double bunks. Mad Dog spent 3 months at Fort Lewis back in 1984. There you go.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Yo, hasta la vista. Yeah, Fort Lewis. I did a little time at Fort Lewis. That would have been back in 2004. Guys, this freaking song slaps. I'm so glad we found this. That blurb is definitely one of my favorites there. All right, guys. This is going to do us for us. This is going to do it. We got to hit the hay. We got work early in the morning. 05 comes early. Big thanks going out, man. Devil Dog, thank you so much. Devil Dog Gamer hitting us with a gigantic raid. Thank you so much, Raiders, who stuck around for us. Big ol' thank you to everybody who stuck around from the very beginning, man, because frames have been a little rough today. We got some things that we need to work out on stream here. But yeah, thank you guys for that. Thank you for all the follows, everybody who's new here. Make sure you guys go hit up the Discord. We're going to give you the speech again. Go hit up that Discord. We got a great community forming up over there. Also, check out TangoPapaDelta.com, where you guys will get 10% off of any Tango gear. About the only thing that I got right now is going to be the Tango Papa Delta Crossed Sykes mug. But we got a bunch of shirts. We got a bunch of hoodies. We got polos. We got everything out there. We got joggers. Yeah, check it out. I have been on an absolute design tear, and it has been nuts. So, hopefully when drop seasons is over and I have a little bit more time on my hands, we're going to get back to designing again. So that's what I'm looking forward to there. Billy the Kid, good night, brother. And chat, Billy the Kid, thank you so much, man, for hanging out with us. Twitch, you guys stand by. We got to figure out who we're going to raid.
Going dog.
Yeah, we got to find out who we're going to raid here. So stand by. Let me go look for a target. What kind of drops are we working on, y'all? Who do we need to raid? Is it going to be an elite streamer? Is it going to be an all levels streamer? Because I definitely have a guy in mind, man. Get to the chopper! Delta Noob got all your drops. There you go. Hey, Warwolf. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. All right, we have our target. In that case, I have got my target here. Let me go ahead and pull him up. Or her. You guys don't know yet. Him or her. And we'll get that ready. Okay. Twitch. I need to work this down. Crowlash19, thank you so much for the follow. We have Raven1 with that follow. Thank you so much, Raven1 Actual. You guys keep them coming. We're still here. We're still here. But we're going to be raiding out. So, Twitch, make sure you guys stand by. Everybody else, you guys are dismissed. Hang out through the Moto video. We're heading on over for our raid. I will see you guys tomorrow. Y'all have a good night.